What's this shit already? Shit! Woo! You got a day Wednesday, baby!
Does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
With the bar, the bang, the dang.
You sure about that?
Set the boogie shit up.
You sure about that?
You're a real crumb bum. Get away from me. You're a creep.
Oh, well, hello.
Fine shits.
Welcome back to The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Tonight our guest is Donald Trump.
Welcome back to CNN. I'm your host, Wolf Blitzer. Back to some more bullshit. Politics.
Yeah. Hello, adios.
Man.
¿Cómo estamos? Hola.
You guys really don't know how to come in on a post, right? You're like, let the intro, we're going to talk over the intro, everybody, Daily Show, Trump stuff.
Usually Fapper's right in there, so we got to get our little words in.
Well, if you know, I always wait till it kind of chills out to talk over. You know, you got to let the build up play, and then once it kind of calms down,
I told
that's when you say,
I hate this song. I hate it.
That's fine. You can hate it. That's cool.
There's two other ones
and
we
I
could do
appreciate
that are so much better.
Yeah, not really though. Like you love the crazy heavy metal one that has no area to talk over.
I like tapping Doc Brown on the intro, talking about God knows what he was talking about, but it was pretty cool. So.
I don't even know what you just said right there because I can barely hear you still.
You can't hear me?
No, I can. It's just barely.
I turned it up. It was at like it got lowered to 50.
Yeah, you got to check that every time.
I think I had been keeping it at 70 or 75, and it got lowered to 50, which I never did that. I don't know why I did that.
See, that's the best thing about the intro is I can slowly fade it out. There's no words over it. So there's no jambalaya going on. Like, I don't know, is that them talking or is that part of the intro? I don't know.
There's no words to explain it.
Exactly.
But the good thing about tonight is that if I need to know what time it is, Duke's got the clock right on his shirt.
Hey, it's 4:20 somewhere.
Damn. That's an awesome shirt. I want that shirt.
Yeah, but did you see the back?
I didn't, because you're only facing forward. Oh, Death Row Records. It's makes it even better. I didn't know.
I wish that was on the front.
I almost
Death Row Records, like Snoop Dogg just bought them or some shit, right?
I almost wish you left it ambiguous and open till the end of the show. Then we could do the reveal. Now Duke finally turns. 2.5 hours later, Duke turns around to reveal whose shirt it is.
Let's just act like that never happened.
Right.
Reveal it at the end because it's not like people are watching now anyway.
Yeah.
Take that, rewind it back.
What do you think, Cranston? Do you think that that number 420 is in relation to anything, or we're gonna find out at the end of the show?
Yeah, it has to do with clocks and what time it is.
Is this A or P?
It's like the time zone in Hawaii right now or something.
Is this AM or PM 420? What do you think?
Yeah, probably both. Like one's in Hawaii, like the PM, and then it's like AM in London, I think, right now. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I did not know you were into your time zones. This is.
Yeah, I'm a time aficionado. It's like my hobby. I have like clocks all over the walls.
You're a time zone official.
Yeah, I like study them all day long.
That's what's up.
It's pretty cool.
God damn it, my shit's broken. There we go.
It's all right. It doesn't matter. It's really loud too. Can you pipe it down like a few? Wait, now it just turned down by itself before you turned it down.
No.
Give us a drop real quick. Give us a drop real quick. All right, bring it down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. I like how we figure out all the technical stuff live. You know, we don't really do that beforehand. Like, you know what? We're going to do it right now for the people to watch us.
It's basically like, let's hope that Josh shows up before 10 and Duke wakes up before then.
Right. It's honestly not my fault anymore. I feel like it's just the world is. I mean, I left work early. I got here on time. I started prepping at like 7, and for whatever reason, just still all this shit happens. I can maybe we don't do Wednesdays, or maybe we just say the show is at 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30,
Well,
whatever, or whenever.
I'm trying not to doubt myself, but you're kind of throwing me out to the wolves out there, putting me on the spot.
I think that's a good thing. Like 9:30 or later, because we can't say 9. We never start at 9.
And
Let's
by
just
the
say 9:30, and we'll start at 9, or we'll start at 10. Like,
yeah,
we'll just
it's
say, well,
between
let's give
9:30
it
and 10.
time, and we don't start at that time, like intentionally.
Yeah, and I just want to, for the record, there's been times when I've been ready, and Duke or Cranston have not. So it's just not a Josh thing, okay? It's like the Nothing Funny show just doesn't want to happen at 9 o'clock. So hey,
Yeah, that happened once.
it happened twice because it happened with you and it happened with Cranston. So at least twice.
Yeah. What's up, Stiff Richard?
Stiff Richard, that guy's a dick.
As you may notice, our unofficial manager is not here today. She warned us. She said, "You guys shouldn't go on because I can't make it."
Sir, I have a correction. It's not our manager. It's our executive producer.
Whatever she is.
Yes. Okay.
She's the COO, the Chief Operations Officer.
Right.
It's like
Usually
like
she's
when,
hounding us all day and night.
Did you
like Bill Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend or whatever? She's like she's the Chief Operating Officer of Belichick's company or something now, and everybody's saying she slept her way to the top or some shit.
Remember when she was like, "Hey, this is my birthday week, so don't do a show." It's like, you know, and it somehow worked out that we didn't do a show. And then I was kicking around the idea with you or Cranston or somebody else, like maybe we'll do one on and literally she's like, "It's my birthday today." No. She literally told me like, "Yeah, I got nothing going on. It's my birthday." It's like, you told us to take off.
I know.
Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
That's our unofficial person. I don't know what she is.
That's why our show's all over the place, because we rely on her for everything.
We need to put her on a milk carton then, since she's not here.
Yeah, nobody even asked her to do it. She
Put her
just
up
does
at the
it.
post office or picture missing.
I guess
And
that's
we got,
her title. That's
we
her
got
title.
no executive producer Jen either. She's usually on top of this shit too. What are you ladies doing?
Because Ducks probably messages Jen. It's like, "Yo, they're on." You know, Ashley Ducks does a better job of letting people know we're on than YouTube does. Because the guys are on. The guys, you better go check them out.
She probably messaged her and was like, "There's no show tonight." So
Yeah, she probably
don't bother showing up.
Hey,
that's probably what happened.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
not
messaged
here
everybody.
tonight, so don't bother showing up.
Yeah. Well, we got Stiff Rich, which is nice for him. I haven't seen him in a little while.
It's good to see Stiff Richard. I haven't seen him in
What's
exactly a
up?
long time.
He's got the eggplant emoji, and
that's what's up.
He's asking us how our dicks are hanging. So,
well, I'll tell you what. There's been a hot button topic. Speaking of dicks, right? And I feel it's the men who we're pounding our chests. And maybe that's a pun in a moment, but there's a question going around on the old interwebs that seems to have been making the rounds, as they say. Whoa, everyone's talking about it. That means the Nothing Funny show must talk about it. Not really. Yeah, ha, gay. See, now I'm just stalling because it's taking a long time. I'm Joseph Stalling.
No, so we had something like this.
Get the page up.
Joseph Stalin, my favorite.
Heyo. There it is. I got it. Okay.
Nobody knows who that is.
God damn
Who
this.
the hell's Tony D?
Tony Dick. You don't know Tony Dick?
Tony D?
Yeah.
Tony D?
Yo, Tony Dick's in the house.
Tony Danza?
Hold me
Is this
closer,
kind
Tony
of like
D.
gonna this topic you're
Here
about
we
to
go.
bring up, is this kind of gonna go back to the bear versus man debate? Because we did talk about that.
The bare necessities.
The bear versus man
I don't
debate.
even really know. Yeah.
The bear versus man debate was a more like a
How to
shot
troll
at
dude.
men. Exactly. How to troll insecure quote alpha males, because they're like, "What, women are afraid of me, bro? Women are afraid of me, bro?"
You're just a eunuch.
Yeah, no, they're not afraid of you. They just prefer to be mauled to death by an 800-pound bear, as opposed to listening to you give us a recap on the latest UFC pay-per-view. You know, like, "Oh, all right, got it. Yes, people, you know."
I
like,
agree with that.
It's those guys. It's still a ridiculous answer to give, like, "I trust bears more than men." It's like, okay, right, gotcha. But I understand the point, you know, and we can all appreciate the point they were trying to make. Now there's a different kind of point, and I don't think it's a point. I just think it's a logistical thing. I think it's like this is the man and bear question was brought up by a woman, right? In my humble opinion, that question was formulated from a woman's perspective.
I'm wondering where this came from.
From a man. Yo, bro, like from a man, from a cockfest, from a vicious cockfight going on. Everyone's drunk, and like the one guy was like, "Yo, what do you think if fucking all 100 of us, but there's one fucking gorilla here, bro? You think we could take it?" And it's just like, and it's just escalated now into this viral question. Like, now the People's Court will solve this tonight on the People's Court. What do you think? 100 men or one gorilla wins in a fight? Cranston, you first. Like, what do you think? Just off rip, do the 100 men have a chance?
It could go either way because I played Donkey Kong before, and it's like, you know, half the time I get knocked down by the gorilla throwing shit, but like every once in a while I get to the top and I win. So it kind of just depends who the people are, you know?
Like off rip, we know the gorilla comes to the fight boasting well superior strength than the human.
That's really the issue. Like if you're going by brute strength, the gorilla's gonna win. If you got some kind of plan, like can they use like tools? Can they make things, or they have to just use their bare hands? I mean, all that stuff matters.
Was that like a pun? Was that an animal pun? Bare hands? I like it. I feel like that's the only way we could win. Humans have to outsmart them. We have to use tools. Like, let the first 10 guys go. Let a guy's arm get ripped off. You know, like you get that nice pointy bone sticking out, and then you use that bone as a shiv to shiv the gorilla. You know, like you're smarter than that, man.
Jen's in the chat, so we got to stop talking.
Ah, shit, Jen's here. Jen's back. Hey, how you doing, Jen? Hope all is well. Watch out for those men in the woods.
I saw the video that you guys have posted, like, and it makes sense. Like, if you're just going at it unarmed with no plan, the gorilla's just gonna overpower everybody. I don't see how you're gonna do it. There's no way for everybody to get him at the same time. But he's just gonna keep blowing through everybody. But if you have a plan, because humans, like, strength is the brain. So if you can come up with a plan where you're gonna use your environment or do something, make a tool, make a weapon, some shit. Maybe you might have a chance like that. If you're just going to keep running up at it and try to punch it or some shit, you're going to get knocked the fuck out.
What if you just ran up and kicked it right in the fucking nuts? Just one good fucking nut.
So what's your answer, though? I'm confused.
He said a little of both.
It depends.
Okay. But pick, though.
You got to put it into perspective for the people, though, as well.
Yeah.
A gorilla, the average male, you know, okay, and that's another thing. Who are the 100 men? If you get 100 fucking Eddie Halls, 100 fucking crazy power lifters, I'm talking like strongmen or something like that, but an average male silverback, 400 pounds, all right? And they are estimated to be about 4 to 10 times as strong as humans. So they're ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
Look at it like this. Like, you ever seen the movie Predator? Like, at the end, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's taking on the Predator with like nothing, you know.
It's just me.
He's like a fucking, you know, I don't know what, he's some kind of special forces guy or some shit. Like,
I'm a one-man killing machine.
And he starts making, you know, booby traps in the jungle, tiny trees to explode, digging holes that have spikes in them. Like, if you do that, you know, so if you got like 100 of Arnold's character from Predator, they're gonna beat the fucking shit out of this gorilla. But if you got like 100 of like fucking Willis from Different Strokes, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Hey, speaking of gorillas, Drew just joined the chat. I haven't seen him in a while.
Hey,
we missed you, man.
No, Drew's not a gorilla. Careful, man. He's a held captive whale at SeaWorld. Okay, careful. All right, you got to be careful with that. We love you, Drew. That's another thing, though, too, is what you're saying. It depends on the type of person, the type of man we're going to go at it. But couldn't you do some, like, long-term shit? Like, all right, every time the gorilla tries to go to sleep, you run up, you slap it in the face so it wakes up all angry, and then everyone hides again. And as soon as it starts to fall asleep again, boom, you go. You know what I mean? Like, you sleep deprive the bitch. This is a long con, you know? This is a long game.
You got to plan that one out, yeah.
I mean, how else are you going to do it?
Is a major factor, too, though, because, like, are you in the jungle where you
Right.
can climb a tree or hide, or are you in like an arena like in Gladiator where you're like boxed in a small area and you can't really do shit except run in a circle? Is all this stuff matters.
Is the gorilla in my home or am I in the gorilla's home? You know?
Exactly.
Where are they dropping that motherfucker? It matters. Because I do think at the very least, the first 25 to 50 people you send at him, they almost have to be like infantry soldiers, like on the front line during the Civil War, like where they all just collided together. Like, all right, I don't know why we're doing it this way, but fuck it. It's like you have to send in. You gotta weaken, outwork, and like the gorilla's gonna get tired. Is what I'm trying to. I took the long way to say the gorilla's gonna get tired. Okay, and I do feel like after about 50 people, he's a little worn out, then you can start to do some of the other tactics we're talking about. You find a few broken bones out there, you shiv them, you kick them in the nuts, you don't let them fall asleep. Bro, gorillas hate getting kicked in the nuts. I mean, come on. Hate it. No?
Well, I've seen your dad when you kick him in the nuts, and yeah, he doesn't like that shit.
I mean, like maybe if you got some rocks around and you get like one of the dead bodies and you go like hack off the arm and get the bone and saw the bone into like a shiv and then
but here's the thing
stab
though,
it or something, maybe, I don't know.
You don't even gotta hack off an arm because the gorilla's just gonna rip it off. It's just gonna be ready for the shiving for you.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So you can just file it down and stab them with the bone, maybe. Or
right. That's where you're correct.
Like that.
That's where you're correct, Cranston. You're going to have to file it down, whittle it down to a point. You know, maybe let another 10 dudes go at it while you're like, no, you guys keep going. I'm getting somewhere here. I got a little point. No, don't worry. There's a point coming. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know.
You're like, man, I need something to sharpen this on, and some dude's skull comes flying over. You're like, oh, thanks.
There we go. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, Dave. That guy's a good guy, that Dave. Duke, what do you think? Duke, I feel like somehow you're still gonna side with the women. I don't even know. You're like, it's the bear. They're gonna choose the bear still.
Yeah, I think the humans, because there's 100 of them.
Right.
So I know that the gorilla's a lot stronger, but everybody grab at the same time and just fucking one go for the neck, one go for the arms. I don't know, fucking grab the balls. Fucking do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, you're exactly.
That's 100 versus 1. That's like 100 midgets versus one human.
Right. You're gonna overwhelm the gorilla.
Little people.
Right. Oh yeah. You can't call you. Do they like to be called?
By the way, I'm
midgets?
stealing that from Stiff Richard. He said we need to throw some midgets in the hat there.
Yeah, we do got to thin the herd a little bit. Like we don't need that many of them around. Right.
There's already too many of these little fucks around.
I can't even see them.
100 need to be hobbits and shit. That's what he's saying. I can dig it.
Then we got to get all these fucking midgets jobs in Hollywood. Like, what is this? No, you throw them out first. You get rid of them. Then we get all the acting roles to CGI.
You could have one man against 100 men, and we'll have the one man win. Like, you ever seen Rambo? Like, that's what happens in Rambo. Rambo takes piece of shit out of all of them motherfuckers.
Point taken. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. What if? Oh my God! What if the gorilla was also Rambo?
What if the gorilla was a Navy SEAL trained with?
What was he? I was a Navy SEAL. The gorilla's Jesse
Rambo
Ventura.
Basically, is a gorilla. I mean,
I'm living off the grid.
Fucking talk, and he's retarded.
Who's this? Who's retarded? The gorilla?
Sylvester Stallone. Just every move.
All right, how about this? 100 men versus one Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone now or 1974?
Sylvester Stallone in the body of now, but with the brain of 1974.
Oh,
he's like 78, so I don't know how that would work.
But he's ripped as shit for 78.
No,
so that's...
I get that, but he's not gonna have the stamina. Like, he's gonna run for like 2 minutes and start breathing heavy and shit. Like, I don't know, man.
You think you can wear that fuck out?
I think he could wear the gorillas out if he just started talking like, "Hey, you gorilla, I just want to tell you something."
He'd probably start talking, and the gorilla's gonna think he's like another gorilla. He's gonna hear all this.
He's gonna start throwing shit at him. Or like the
Adrian, and the gorilla's gonna go. "Rah!"
or the gorilla's gonna think like, oh, this guy, he's a slow gorilla. I have to be nice to him. Hello, you know, he's gonna be all nice. Like, come on, slow Rocky, let's go. Hey, I'm not slow. I just got a talking problem. I thought, what are you doing?
The gorilla would probably be just like terrified of the humans and be trying to get out of there like in any way possible. That's what I would figure. Again, when you go see him at the zoo, like I saw some at the zoo.
I saw Sylvester Stallone at the zoo.
No, I saw.
Hey,
like,
why am I in this cage for? What am I doing?
I went to Disney's like Animal Kingdom Park, which has got parts that are like a zoo, and like recently, and there was gorillas in there, and they were basically just like hiding from the people. They didn't even want you looking at them. They like climb a tree.
Wouldn't you? I fucking,
you know?
I hate zoos. Like as I've become older, I've learned to not enjoy a zoo. Like I don't even like the idea of animal.
Don't you say that?
The zoo has to be so big. It has to be like a preserve. I feel so much better on a preserve.
That's the cool part about that park is they have like a savanna area where you go through in trucks and you like go see the animals in their habitats. And they actually, when we were there, they had a new like baby giraffe that had just been born like 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks before we got there or something. And it's on the endangered species list. So it was actually pretty cool to see him.
Was the baby giraffe the successor to Toys R Us?
Yeah, it was. It's going to be in the Toys R Us movie.
Joffrey.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah, Junior.
Joffrey
That's what
Jr.
I heard. They're making a Toys R Us movie, man.
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
The fuck does that mean?
It's a logical next step for America.
Them Jeffrey dollars, you remember them? They used to be able to buy like spend your money to get Toys R Us bucks, and they had like Jeffrey on it instead of George Washington. You could only spend it at Toys R Us. And I looked them things up like not too long ago, like a couple years ago, and they were selling on like eBay for like I don't know, a couple of $100 for like one Jeffrey dollar and shit. Even though Toys R Us is like long dead.
Nostalgia pays, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen,
so anyways, fuck
Jen
the gorillas,
says,
fuck the humans.
Jen says the Rocky voice will definitely put you to sleep. Indeed, indeed it will. Yeah, so I do feel like the general consensus is the 100 humans will win over the gorilla.
That's a lot of humans.
Right?
Some of them are very ape-like and very strong, so you never know.
In Planet of the Apes, the apes like beat the fucking shit out of the humans, you know, like 9 times out of 10. So I mean, but they're also smarter than the average ape. So,
average bear.
Yeah. Well, that's about stealing picnic baskets. Yeah. That's a whole different
picnic
thing.
Basket.
Is that another picnic basket I see over there? Hey, boo boo.
That's how they should have Stallone in a Yogi Bear movie. Like, hey, boo boo, you get the picnic basket.
That would be perfect. It actually makes perfect casting.
They should do that. They should have a Yogi Bear movie voiced by Stallone. Like
instead, they give him real roles, and you can't hear him. You can't understand his accent.
Here's a computer simulation of what one person thinks would happen.
Yeah, this is what I saw. This is weird.
What, the computer simulation? What the fuck is going on? Hang on a second. It's over here, isn't it?
You got that ape internet.
It's just, yeah. I don't even know what the fuck is with this internet.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, is that a shitty internet connection I see over there? Hey, boo boo. Is that a fucked up internet connection I see over there?
When in doubt, play some classical.
God. Literally, it's on none of my screens.
All we see is blue.
Yeah, no, I know. Help me out here. Buy me some time, bud.
I got you. Here you go. No, not that.
There we go. All right, here it comes.
We got a blue screen there. The blue world.
And all day and all night.
Oh my God. So we gotta go ape shit.
Oh my God, I turned blue. I'm a Smurf.
Oh, where did you guys go? Now you guys are gone?
Yeah, we turned into Smurfs, I think.
That's fucking awesome.
It's okay. Show the apes.
It's okay. Let me get you back up over here. There we go. Okay, we're back. Oh, hey, now
what's like a
over
good ape fighting movie?
Planet of the Apes? I don't know.
I want to buy that video game when it comes out, man. It looks dope.
I'm just gonna put in ape shit. Here we go.
I don't get what some of these dudes are doing. Like they're fighting it. The apes fighting the people.
They just charge at them.
Yeah.
But look at some of them.
It's a horrible simulation.
Like, beating off or whatever. Like they're not fucking doing anything. Like,
yeah, there's no thought process here.
Try to overwhelm the thing all at once.
Right. There's no thought process.
Knocking everybody out.
Exactly. There's no thought process here. There's no. It's just. I think it's more based on physics. And by the way, it's a shitty physics because this gorilla is just yeeting people with like very soft.
This is
punches.
what completely turned me off to this whole thing. I was like, what the fuck?
Like if you ever watch like a martial arts movie,
Kind of makes
like,
you want to see
like,
people win.
The guys all like attack the martial arts guy one at a time, and he beats the shit out of him. But like they're never smart enough to just like ambush him fucking 40 on 1 or whatever. They just keep running up one at a time, and they get their ass handed to them.
This is where this simulation falls short. What are the fuckers doing on the far back row? Why are we not?
They're just waiting.
Shits in the back. They're just standing around in a circle by the like
By the way, welcome Shamrock. She has joined the chat.
What up, Shamrock? But it could be true to life.
You got a bunch of
because
good friends.
There could be like 20 people there who are on the side are like, what the fuck are we? Why are we here? Did we really sign up to fight a gorilla? This is stupid. Let's just hang back. Let's watch. You know what I mean? Like there would be
they
people.
want to hang back and hope that they live and that somebody else takes the gorilla out.
So this is really viral, huh? Because I don't give a shit about this.
Oh yeah. Viral, in fact, so much that I have no idea.
I don't know, but this new Donkey Kong game looks badass.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to buy this shit when it comes. So when I get my, I'll save that for later. But
it almost looks like Star Wars.
Buy this game.
Well, there you go.
It looks terrible.
This is a Donkey Kong. That's the Donkey Kong remake.
What does Shamrock think? Now that we got Shamrock here, Shamrock, Earth to you, if you can hear us, can you hear us? Do you think 100 men
Shamrock
or one gorilla would win? Answer the viral question, and then we'll move on.
Shamrock, are you receiving our transmission?
Earth to Shamrock.
You think one human or 100? Wait, no, one gorilla and 100 humans. Which one would win?
Do you think 100 gorillas or one human would win?
Sylvester Stallone.
We'll await Shamrock's.
Nah, she doesn't give a shit.
Thing as we move on. I don't know if she's been. The good thing about not enabling the DVR during the live stream, it's unfortunate, but it makes sure everyone is kind of up with us on the same topic. Like no one's starting over from the beginning. Like everyone, just now. Yeah. So that's why we do that. Just so you know.
Well, you can post her comment. I think it's a classic one. As
she
usual.
commented.
She came with the goods.
Let's get it. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go.
Speaking of tools.
Kaboom. Let's see if that came up on the. Look, when things work how they should, it's amazing. All it takes is one human with a gun.
500, Alex.
That is correct.
Double.
What is a gun?
That is correct.
What is a gun?
Yeah.
Yep, I think that one wins it. Good job, Shammy.
That is correct.
Now, I have another question for you, and this question has been going viral actually for almost about 1.5 years at this point. But my initial thought on this question was like, yeah, no, this is why I've never posted the story. It's come up multiple times in our topics, but I always just glance over it because it's like, nope, this is stupid. There's no way anything is just gonna end. It's gonna end in sorrow. Like we do too much sorrow stuff here. Like we want a good ending. But boys, audience, everyone out there, Earth to audience, we have good news. It's a story that ends in good news. Okay, sticking with the animal topic. A runaway dog, a motherfucking dachshund, escapes from their owners while they park a boat somewhere in Australia. Go figure. Of all the places, it's Australia. It says.
I saw that movie. They had like Will Ferrell was voicing the dog, and then there was some other guys voicing the other animals. Like, yeah, I saw that one. It was called Strays or something like that.
This dog made its escape during a camping trip with owners George Gardner and her partner Josh Fishlock. Dashing out of a pen and into the bush, her owners gave up after days of searching the island with spans of more than 4,000 kilometers. I mean, that sucks. You go on a trip, you take your dog, you take your animal, and then it runs away. So it's not like it getting lost outside your house. You have to now leave the area where it got lost. I mean, that's a bummer, no? Like, have you ever had an animal run away or anything like that before?
Yeah, I used to have a dog, but I adopted.
But it ran away. I know.
No. Before I adopted her, it was my buddy's dog, and he gave her away because she kept like falling into the river. Like, he lived near the river, and the river's like
Fucking
down
dumbass
this
dog.
is down this like big slope. So there's like one time she got stuck in the river at like 2:00 in the morning, woke the whole town up. Search and rescue had to come and get her out. So he like gave her away to somebody who lived like 10 miles away, and she kept showing back up. Like, we don't know how the fuck she was even like figuring out how to get 10 miles back to his house, but she kept leaving this house where she was given to and going 10 miles down the road and showing back up at his house like every fucking couple of days.
Yep.
I ended up adopting her eventually, and like kept her on a leash and in the house, and it was
That's awesome, man.
years. But that was like, that's why I adopted her, because
This little
she
dog
kept
was missing
coming
for
back
5
to his house all the fucking time, and I was just finally like, man, I'll just take her.
Yeah, like
You
come
did
on.
a good thing.
Good
That's a
shit,
good
yeah.
thing. Not a lot of people do good things for animals, so I'm very happy to hear that. That's very cool. Here's a
Come
lady.
off once in a while.
Yeah, hell yeah. You
good for them.
you allow them to pass away in pain every now and again.
Yeah,
I know you're kind.
throw them in the woods.
Yeah, throw them right in the woods, run over their head, their fucking head with my father's car,
Yeah,
bash his fucking
we
brains
could
out.
do a lot of fun things.
See, I think the reason why I connect with this story is me and dachshunds were mortal enemies. Like, I've never met a dachshund that liked me. I don't know about you guys, but
I've never met a dachshund that I liked.
this is also true. That's also a fantastic point. Exactly. I've never seen a dachshund. I'm like, oh
I
my
mean,
God.
they're whatever. It's just not my kind of.
But
dog.
they're not, though, because they fucking bark all the. I mean, okay, this is the only ones I've seen. If you got a
Little
dachshund
shit
out there, my
dog, in my
apologies. But
opinion.
every time you walk in a house, somebody got a dachshund, they don't fucking stop barking. Bark, 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 bark. And that's what little dogs do. They're supposed to alert. They have better eyesight than the bigger sheepdogs. So little dogs are supposed to alert the bigger dogs to trouble out there. And then that's when it's like, so that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be annoying, but like, nah, it's good.
It just seems like a chick dog. Like it's not really my kind of dog. I don't know.
Right. It seems like a chick dog, but then like the husband over time gets also attached to the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's how it goes.
it's her dog, you know. So this is a better, because when the dog went missing, by the way, they gave up search and there was nothing about the dog for almost a year. Then this little fucking dog started to get picked up on trail cameras. And they're like, oh shit, maybe it's still, I mean, nothing else looks like a wiener dog in the wild, right? So they're like, dude, this dog is still alive.
This little dog was missing for 529 days on an island teeming with kangaroos, koala bears, and penguins.
I believe all of those do not eat dachshunds. So like they made that in a way where it's like koala bears, penguins, and kangaroos. Like, yeah, none of them like dachshunds. I don't like dachshunds. No one, you know, they're annoying.
They get hungry enough, they'll eat anything, but obviously there's other food sources.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's a preserve. It's an island where everything it's a natural habitat.
Right.
There's no, at this point on this island, there's no scarcity where they have to eat shit that they don't normally eat. But it's still crazy for like, what was the dog eating? You know, where was the dog sleeping? All the fucking snakes and spiders and insects.
And you're never going to believe.
So you care about this shit, but you didn't care about the guy that survived in the ocean for like 90 days.
Oh yeah,
It's a dog over a human.
I saw that. That was Tom
We played
Hanks,
that
right?
one. And
That was Tom Hanks.
And I definitely enjoy a good animal story over a humans suck.
I think we covered
Humans
too many
suck.
animal stories.
Animals
to be
are
honest.
very innocent. And I do love a good story when like an enclosed animal turns on humans. Those are awesome too. When good animals.
I
want to
see that.
Oh, we got
some
one.
good ones coming up. But anyways,
Let's finish this little video here.
How they found her. Valerie made her escape during a camping trip with her owners on Kangaroo Island back in November 2023. That island is more than 1,700 square miles of farms, nature reserves, and cliffs.
That's crazy. 1,700 square, and that's also a bummer at the same time if you've lost your animal.
Looked for
I
her
like
for
the
days.
name
What's that?
Kangaroo Island. I like the name Kangaroo Island. That's just an awesome name.
Yeah, it really bounces off the tongue, doesn't it?
I'm expecting you're gonna go there and see kangaroos like every fucking place you look.
Yeah. Isn't that funny too? Like kangaroos and penguins? I didn't think they shared habitats. I thought, cold.
Whoa, that's wild.
No,
Must
literally,
get
it's
real cold
wildlife.
there, huh?
Yeah, huh? Oh, wildlife, huh? That's wild, huh?
It wasn't long before video surveillance footage started popping up and locals were catching glimpses of her. But wildlife rescuers said that Valerie just seemed impossible to trap. But finally, they were able to get to her by using the scent of her owner.
Yeah.
They tore up strips of a shirt that was worn by one of the owners and then put it in the back corner of a crate. When she went to the right spot, they were able to hit a button remotely and the crate door dropped.
Gotcha, bitch. And they fucking got the dog. That's, dude, come on.
That's smart,
You
though,
gotta
the way they
give
did that.
a dachshund props. 529 days. That's fucking crazy, dude. I hate dachshunds. All right, but I'm like,
I don't hate them. They're
I
just
do.
not my nomenclature.
no. I hate dachshunds. So now apparently
Yeah,
the dog has lost dog syndrome. I'm not sure what that is,
What?
but I like maybe it reverts back to going feral for a little bit before it finally comes back around. I don't know. Let's see. Lost dog syndrome.
Just to let you guys know, Florida Panthers fans, they are 1 minute away from winning the playoff game, like the series, and advancing.
Oh!
So
Hell yeah.
they're beating the Tampa Bay Lightning, which are like the
What's
top
the score?
fucking team usually.
And they
probably
won
just
last year,
jinxed
too,
them.
right?
They're
6-3.
probably gonna lose. Yeah, they're probably going to lose now. They're going to get four.
No, it's
They're gonna
6-3
get-
with 1
They're
minute.
going to get 4 goals in like 1 minute for the first time ever.
Yeah,
just
shut up.
jinxed them.
You shut up. You.
Real quick, lost dog syndrome is a term describing a dog's behavior after being lost and then found. No shit. Where they may exhibit fear and distrust and even distrust even towards their owners. It's a temporary state driven by survival instincts, confusion, and the stress
Fight
of
or
being
flight.
alone. Yeah. So it kind of reverts back to like a feral state, even though it sees its owner. It's not like, oh my God. So you left me, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't trust you now. Fuck you.
The trust is gone. Trust is
You're
gone.
just going to leave me again.
Right?
So, yeah, in conclusion, fuck dogs.
Especially dachshunds. But I tell you, there's a cool thing you could do with animals, more specifically a goat, more specifically a goat's head. Well, okay, I like where you're going with that. I like where you're going with that. You know,
like that.
You could
I
theoretically
thought that's
do
what
that.
you were getting at.
Roll the tape, Josh.
Well, I'll
this
tell
is
you-
a video
yeah.
he made with
I
his
just figured
dog.
if that's
Now
what
he-
you're into, if that's what
now-
Josh is into, heck, who am I to
Yeah,
judge?
here's a video of Cranston fucking a goat skull.
Go fuck a goat.
Fuck, man, why you guys tell me fuck a goat, man? Go
I
fuck
already
a
got
goat.
that video on my YouTube, though. So
Shit.
it got
Hear your history.
copyright violated, too, so
I think I said
I'm
it
take it down.
correctly. Buzkashi, Buzkashi. Buzkashi.
Oh, okay.
Booze crotchy, that's
Next up on Fun Sport Friday, we got Buzkashi.
All right. I'm not a fan of the
Buzkashi.
narration, but
he was the mayor of Cincinnati, I think.
Mayor Buzkashi.
Booze crotch. Yeah.
Mayor
crotchy.
Buzkashi.
Mayor Punani.
So it's Buzkashi is a sport that uses dead goats as the ball. So that's cool.
Okay.
So here's a nice little explanation of said sport.
Next up on Fun Sport Friday, we got Buzkashi, Central Asian game, very popular. You play with a dead goat carcass. They say it can weigh up to 9.
What if a girl shows up like to a house and she's got like goggles on and she's just like she's got a swimsuit on and she's just like, all right, whenever you guys want to, and they're like, no, Buzkashi. I think you got it confused. It's not what you think it is.
That's exactly what Shamrock said. Booze crotchy.
99 pounds. If you're wondering if that was a drone flying in the air, it was. If you're wondering if
Thank
they
you.
have drones flying, but they're still using dead goats as the ball, they are.
Ah,
They very much are. You go on horseback, you take the goat, and you try to put it in this giant hole. This is a very formal game. There's informal games where there's no boundaries. Let's just you're gonna
dead
need to
goats.
get that one in the hole. Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm dead. I just died, and we didn't score. What a bummer. Here we go. Nice and easy. Red person puts it in the hole. Opponent falls in the hole with the goat carcass. That's a shitty way to lose. Number 5 is going to come up here and get a good block. Let number 6 take the goat, put it in the hole, score a goal. They're excited. What a sport, huh? What a wild sport. They said it originated because tribes would go steal other tribes' goats and then ride away, and then they would get chased, like give us our goat back, and they're like, yo, that's pretty fun. All this
They're like, you know what? That was fun as shit.
Let's spice this up a little bit, shall we?
He's like, Jeff, go with me real quick. What if we turn this thing into a game? Bro, you're crazy.
You're a madman.
Yeah.
Yes, of course we're gonna do that.
Kyle, you are insane, man. No way. Dead goats? Because they're white,
He
right?
probably came up with this. He was like doing coke, and he's like, "That's a big line," and then he's like, "Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we play a game like soccer, except we do it on horses and use a goat course?"
Yeah. Oh, what do you want to call it? I don't know, man. Whatever the fuck, but I'm really buzzed right now. I'm fucking buzzed as shit. Buzz. What's the next word? And then Buzkashi. I don't know. That was a horrible one.
And then he's like rolling up a joint. He's like, "Hey, you want to hit this booze crotchy?" And he's like, "Booze crotchy? That's a great name. Let's call it that."
I got all this booze in my crotchy there.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
He's like, "Did you say Buzkashi or Bukaki?" And he's like, "Oh, it's Buzkashi."
It started out as a goat bukkake, and then it just went crazy from there.
Fuck a goat.
What if we fuck the skull and then create a game out of it?
I like how we started with like a good animal story, and now we're ending with one about dead animal carcasses.
And skull fucking.
Yeah, that's fine. Do we want to do any more? We have When Animals Win. We have a grizzly bear video and Fun with Monkeys. If you want to do one more animal thing.
I want to see when animals win, because I'm rooting for these animals.
It might be.
This is the animal edition, anyways.
Yeah.
You might as well
Yeah.
continue with that theme.
We are, again, certified veterinarians, scientists, doctors, vets.
And I'm a Facebook certified paleontologist.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure that has something to do with animals, or maybe animal bones, something like that. So.
Now, Duke, you sent this one, correct?
What?
About the alligator? It's a
yeah,
crocodile.
crocodile.
Can we play this one? Is this gonna get us?
No.
It's not bloody, right? It's just.
No, he didn't die or anything.
So I think we can.
I think we can. So this guy was trying to say that it wasn't a real crocodile, and he's like, "Hey, look at this." He goes into the enclosure. He's like, "Look, it's a piece of plastic.
fake.
Look at this shit." And immediately that thing attacked him. And somehow people were saying, luckily it wasn't like hungry or anything. It just rolled him around once or twice and just had a hold on him. And eventually, after 10, 15 minutes, it let go of him. And somehow he got rushed to the hospital and survived. So
I wonder if it was
fucking
thinking,
crazy.
because once we play the video, it is not moving. It just kind of grabs him and kind of just sitting there. And I wonder if it thinks it's like underwater kind of thing, because that's what they do. They try to drown you and just like, being
I only
in
saw
captivity.
like 1 or 2 death rolls, yeah.
Being in captivity, it kind of makes you all kind of crazy, right? So maybe.
But what an idiot, right? Like fucking, hey, look at this. It's totally not real. Oh, fuck.
Where was this? Where was it? Was that a
Some
zoo or
Asian
something?
country. Yeah, a zoo.
It was a zoo.
It was a zoo.
Like he went to the zoo and saw the enclosure and thought it was. That's just fucking dumb.
In some of these countries, the enclosures aren't very like in America where you can't get past it. Like it was like a gate. The guy just opened the gate and fucking went in there.
What's funny though,
I've seen enclosures where they do look fake because they don't fucking move at all.
Right.
They, like, get there but that's their thing. They like sit there very still.
Exactly.
And that's their
waiting for an asshole to fuck with them.
Waiting for something to think that they're not there, to think they're
look
fake.
at
Like
this.
it's their whole niche or whatever. So, yeah.
Like the places where you need the big, because you got big gates here in America, and like everyone's like, no, I'm not jumping in there. Like the gate could be toothpicks holding you back. You're like, I'm not. That's cool. I'm good.
I think the gate was toothpicks.
Yeah. Over here, this is where you need the big gates going on, because you have people who give no fucks.
People like this.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Croc.
I bet you he won't try that shit again.
And that's another
what's funny
thing.
is he's like, somebody help me, and fucking they're all just standing there watching this whole thing play out. Nobody helped him.
I don't want to help you. Yeah, you're in the mouth of a crocodile, bro. I'm not coming near you.
Yep.
And this is why I'm like, all right, this is when animals win. I feel zero sympathy for people getting fucked up, especially at zoos. If it's someone innocent and the animal escaped, yeah, whatever.
It's still got to be hard to watch it.
Dude, it's just I can't take.
Josh would be over there cheering and be like, "Yes,
that's what you get. That's what you get. Let the crocodile go."
But it still would feel.
You're like, okay. Here's my only exception. I understand there are certain animals, maybe they're endangered, they've been rehabilitated, and they can't be let back into the wild. Okay, I get there's certain places like that, but just going to Marineland or whatever. What's the fucking place in South Florida? It's not SeaWorld, but it's the second class tier.
Miami Sea Aquarium.
Yeah, Miami Sea Aquarium, and like penguins.
Oh, no, I think they're gone.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. But just going there back in the day, seeing just animals who shouldn't be there, just very depressing.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is awesome. I'm like, yeah.
This is what they do for kicks in Indonesia or wherever the fuck they're at.
I'm gonna go poke him with the stick and see if he bites me, by cracky.
Oh, he doesn't like it. This is this is what they do. Like they all drew straws. They're like, all right, Cliff, that's you, buddy. You got to go wrestle the croc. Fine. Here I go. But that's when animals win. I enjoy seeing when animals win. Listen, we have Shedeur. You want to do a quick Shedeur Sanders break, and then we can play a song?
Can we do the grizzly bear real quick?
Yeah. What's the grizzly bear? Send it over here.
Animals.
Where are we at for time, by the way, as far as the first segment of the show? Because maybe we just come back with the Shedeur thing, but.
Yeah, he needs to take a Shedeur.
I gotta go. Be right back. Gotta take a massive Shedeur. Did you send the grizzly thing over to the chat?
Oh yeah, I did. I didn't.
Just make sure you stock up on toilet paper before you take your Shedeur, because it's gonna start selling out.
Speaking of that, and that we're on sports and taking a shit. Did you see the guy who was taking a shit and then he got drafted? So like,
oh yeah,
his phone was left, and here's the best part: it was the fucking Browns. The Browns.
It's always the Browns.
He was in the moment. He was taking the Browns to the Super Bowl, but then the Browns called him and said, "Buddy, are you ready for the Browns to take you to the Super Bowl?" He's like, "You goddamn right I am." It was like a double thing going on. It was fucking amazing. What am I bringing up again?
Mab in the house. Mab Steele, yo.
What up, Mab?
Oh, Mab's in here. What are you doing up so late? You're supposed to go to sleep early, you fucking teacher. Go tell your students.
Why gotta give away professions? She's a teacher of the martial arts. Exactly.
And what kind of name is Mab anyway?
So she probably could take out that gorilla.
Yo, so
Duke, use like a crane kick or something.
Buddy, all I got in the chat is after experiencing it. Okay. What's the grizzly thing? You
guys spammed it with all this shit, and I'm still looking.
But you're still spamming it with more stuff, though. I got the Indian man. You don't got to repost that.
What? You're not gonna show my man with his arm up?
We can, but I didn't think we're there yet.
I don't know. Fucking anyways.
What's the grizzly bear?
I think it was in Alaska or something. This guy was trying to get to his
the polar bear. The polar bear, you dick.
The polar bear, not a grizzly bear. My bad. I'm still sleeping over here.
When we played the alligator versus crocodile video, Duke didn't call himself out, but he did kind of poke fun at me and Cranston. But then when you go and rewatch the video, he's like, all right, now let's watch the two crocodiles do their thing. He called the alligator a crocodile. And then here he is now calling a grizzly bear a polar bear. Had he said polar bear, I'd be like, oh, exactly. I got the video. No problem. But grizzly bear? Right. Grizzly bear?
Hey, they'll both fuck you up, okay?
Yes, they will. I think even a polar bear is more vicious than a grizz. That's what we call them in the biz.
Like fucking impending death, and this guy lucked out, man.
Bro, he lucked out. If he didn't have a fucking snowmobile there, it'd have been game over, right?
Yeah, if the bear had continued to charge too, he could have pulled him off of this thing. For some reason, I guess the motor noise like spooked him or something.
Most definitely. The gunshot didn't though. you hear?
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Yeah, he got lucky.
Yeah, he did. So here's the guy right there. I think we're gonna start it right when the gunshot starts. So my apologies. Instagram sucks. You can't scrub.
Нет.
There you shot. Right there. There's the polar bear. Polar bear sees his ass.
The guy running. Hurry up! Hurry up!
Oh shit!
right there. He's so lucky. And then it continues, but kind of like jogging.
And they can chase you pretty fast, too.
Oh, yeah. He was like, you know what? This is too much energy. Fuck this.
Yeah, I don't even know how he got on the snowmobile that fast to where he got on and it started. Like, was it already running? Like, man.
That is just lucky all around. Yeah.
That's either you
I don't know, like, with polar bears, but I don't know if they're different than regular bears. But I know, like, with the
yeah, they are. They're polar.
No, I get that. But I mean, as far as a lot of bears, you're not supposed to run. Like they say, that you should. That's like the worst thing.
Well, there's a difference between a black bear and a brown bear. One, you're supposed to run.
Yeah,
it's a brown bear and a black bear.
It won't work.
Yeah,
I don't remember which one, but you're supposed to like be still and like raise your arms up in the air and make yourself look bigger than you are, because it makes them think you're really big and they get scared and they'll run away. But if you run, they'll turn around and chase after you. I know it's not every single kind of bear.
No.
I don't know if
black
it's
and
black
brown.
bears.
Well, it pretty much is. It's pretty
polar
much
bear.
a brown bear and a black bear. We just got to figure out how a polar bear operates. But I would almost.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, like let's look it up. Okay, what do you think?
I'm hypothesizing that maybe if he hadn't ran and he had tried to make himself look bigger, he would have not gotten chased and would have ran up, but maybe he'd be dead. So I don't know.
So
I think with polar bears it's different.
It might be. That's why I don't know.
Which one do you think it is? Like, do you think a polar bear is more like a black bear or more like a brown bear?
Neither. It's a polar bear.
I know. I'm talking about
a different
as far
set of
as
rules there.
Not really.
It could be.
Here you go. A polar bear, no, you should not run from a polar bear. Running from running can trigger their predatory instincts, make an attack more likely. Instead, you should back away slowly, maintain eye contact and sudden movements, and avoid sudden movements.
But you don't do the thing where you make yourself look big, because that's stupid.
Yeah, you don't. Let's see. Do you run away?
We're finding out, so when we go to...
That's what we were saying. No. One, you're supposed to play dead. One, you're not supposed to run away.
Yeah, no, I get that.
With all three of them, you do not fucking do anything.
Yeah, you don't run away, but I know there's one that you...
there is one.
Make yourself look big and... Whatever.
And if it makes you feel better in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, maybe that's what you're thinking about.
That's probably it.
They're downtown now.
Right.
They come right up, and they haven't fucked with anybody. They're kind of getting used. Like they'll go and raid all the food and then take off, and like they're right next to people, and everybody just stands there.
So they're basically like Yogi Bear. They steal like the picnic baskets and their
just let them loot and get the fuck out, and you're good.
Give them this picnic basket, and you'll get out.
Picnic basket.
So one is fight back and one is not do anything. So it's never run away from a bear at all.
Right.
Unless you got a fucking snowmobile. Says
you're gonna lose that fucking.
Yeah. If you're confronted by a bear, the best course of action is to remain calm, stand your ground, make yourself appear large. And then the grizzly bear, do you guys see that? That's a legit one. If a grizzly bear is running at you, you don't. When it's false charging you, you don't move backwards. You have to stay right where you are, and that's fucking crazy.
Just hope.
Yeah, just hope that it's a false charge.
Pray to the Lord.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, goodbye.
Oh no. Are we frozen? We're not frozen.
No, you're not frozen. I see you.
Shit, are we?
You're moving on my side. Krantz is moving on my side.
That's what they're saying in the chat. Okay, going again. Okay, it was a temporary thing. Anyways, I guess we could take a break then, unless you want to hit something else.
Well, I feel like
these messages.
I feel like the Shedeur Sander thing is going to take a little bit.
Yeah.
So we take a quicken. We take a quick little music breaky. I'm gonna go pee pee. A quickie.
They call it a quickie.
We got some new music to play. Did you find Brandon's thing?
Let me get.
You want to show that? One of our buddies has a new metal project that is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty hardcore. I don't know what you guys think of metal. I know that Jen likes Disturbed and stuff, but this is like screaming the entire time and very hardcore. So I don't know. You guys be the judge. And then we got a silly rap song. It's kind of like tongue in cheek.
Is that big booty? Is that Booty Games?
Yeah, Booty Game.
Why don't we do Booty Gains first, right? And then while we're doing the hour 2 there, we can find Brandon's song, because I don't know exactly where that
I'll find that.
is. All right, let me get this.
I shall find it.
shit up. And if you're enjoying the show thus far, please give us a like. Please subscribe. Please share the link out. It does go a very long way. Even, believe it or not, sharing the link out is more helpful for us than if you just gave it a like or a subscribe. So share it as somebody anonymous even. We don't care.
Like, follow, subscribe, comment, and donate $3.5 million to the
it's Yam Season Squad.
Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, Cranston. Fucking shit.
He's playing that booty shit.
Yeah, I was like, fuck Cranston talking. He's giving us a beautiful plug, but fuck him talking.
I was trying to get us $3.5 million. And just ruined it.
And Booty Gain started talking over you. Fantastic.
Booty put his wallet away as soon as that came on.
All right, we'll be right back. Here's, what is this? This is Booty Gains. I don't know who's it by, but you'll find out in a second. Give us a moment, and the Nothing Funny program will be right back with you. Nothing Funny, we'll be right back.
The fuck is this piece of shit?
Nothing Funny, we'll be right back. Nothing Funny, we'll be right back. Nothing Funny, we'll be right
back. It's Yam Season Squad. Bubble
butt. Want you ladies out there, get them booty gains.
Big old back, stacked, or flat. Don't need no fat diet, yeah. What? Own it, your beauty, your booty. Work it every day. For unbelievable hips that sway like hips that sway like that Georgia peach. Trey Magnifique. Georgia. Round. Like 2 fresh apples, my booty. You know you're gonna check it when I leave. Watch me now. Look at you. Everybody wants them booty gains. Everybody's chasing booty gains. Everybody wants them booty gains. Everybody's chasing booty gains. Booty gains. It's all about the bass, all up in your face. Every shape, every curve has a special place. A buffet of booty, every shape, perfect. Hey, curvy Thunderdome, love your own and the one at home. Love your own and the one at home. Be a star. Love yourself the way you are. In the rhythm of life, you get to choose your group. Said if you want to rock, then you got to move. Fill up, you got to let the gains accrue. If it ain't your bliss, it ain't meant for you. Get it, you got it, now do it. Everybody wants them booty gains. Everybody's chasing booty gains.
I'm with it.
Everybody wants them booty gains. Everybody's chasing booty gains. Booty gains. For a future that's epic, no time for skeptics. When life gets hectic, we get athletic. A magnetic aesthetic isn't genetic. That cosmetic is kinetic. Squats, lunges, RDL. Some buy implants, hell that's swell. Glute, bridges, stanky leg. Rainbows, currencies, make them big. Elevate your booty, elevate your soul. Open up your heart, stretch for your goals. Focus on progress, don't settle for less. Talk to shit, action is success. Create your fate with daily routines. An epic future ain't made of dreams. When hope's unlocked, habits the key that opens up the door toward possibility. Despite all obstacles, we do hard things. Limits are only in our brains. So work them muscles, break them chains. Everybody wants some booty gains. Everybody wants them booty gains. Everybody's chasing booty gains. Everybody wants them booty gains. Everybody's chasing booty gains. Everybody wants them booty gains. Everybody's chasing booty gains. Everybody wants them booty gains. Everybody's chasing booty gains. Boot to the T. Woo, yeah. Booty gains.
All right. I dig that. I'll look at some more booties. You guys can't look at my booty.
My God, we're back again. You won't believe what we just did.
Nothing.
We went to the bathroom. We went to the bathroom. Oh my God, we're back.
Hanson's still in the bathroom.
Welcome back to the Nothing Funny Show. Hope you enjoyed Booty Gains by, who is that?
That lady with their butt and the dinosaur. I don't know.
Allison 2020.
There we go. Thank you, Ashley, for that. She hooked us up with that one.
Man, I cannot wait to get better internet. This thing is just acting like a fool. Welcome back to the program, Nothing Funny Show. Please give us a like, subscribe to the show, follow us if you haven't yet. If you are unaware, we always post new shorts, new clips, all that good stuff, reels to TikTok, YouTube, Clapper, Instagram, Facebook, all the time, every day. So keep a lookout there. If you missed any part of the show, you don't got to worry about it because you just follow the shorts and you say, oh, look, now I'm not left out. Now I'm back in the loop. That's how you do that. So go follow us on those programs as well. Nothing Funny Show. Welcome back.
By the way, welcome Garrett to
what's
the
up, Garrett?
chat.
Oh, Garrett's back. Good to see you, Garrett.
Back. Another loyal fan or whatever. He comes in and fucking tells us we suck, but same shit.
Unfortunately, we don't have any wrestling news today, Garrett. Our apologies on that. Our apologies. So I really wanted to use the music thing to brush up, to glance upon the Billy Corgan STP thing, but we do have a Shedeur Sanders. You want to start with that and then get into some Shedeur?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then
Shedeur.
That's what
I don't know how we're gonna do this though. Are you gonna do 1.5 speed?
Yeah.
Because these are copywritten songs. So.
Well, okay. Yeah, it's a good point. It's not gonna be I have the timestamps.
Pieces.
So if we play the certain pieces, I think we got like 7 to 10 seconds we can play without getting hit. So.
And I don't know if you want to preface it before we get into it, but you know what that fucking guy thinks, right?
Well, what guy are we talking about? Because you said
Billy
this
Corgan.
article, you said this like accusation rather, and I had heard nothing about it. And the way you've been talking about it, it almost sounds like it's been out there for a little bit because you said Metal Injection just covered it.
It's been at least like 10 or 15 years, and he was on the Howard Stern show talking about how he saw a shapeshifter in real life, and he believes in reptilians.
Who hasn't?
Heard that.
I seen 3 of them today.
So his credibility is a little shot with me. Like, I don't know. I mean, like,
I understand.
Maybe it's one of those things where he saw something he can't explain the phenomena kind of thing. But he said reptilian shapeshifters, so that's kind of fucking weird.
Let's play that video real quick. But more so what I was getting at was this idea that he was accusing STP Scott Weiland. Like this video that we're about to watch after we watch him talk about shapeshifters. Is that recent? Is that a recent video?
No, it's from like 10, 15 years ago, but it sticks in my mind forever.
Nobody. Him talking about
STP. Yeah.
STP.
This was last week on his podcast.
Okay.
When he had STP on.
But before the accusation, Duke is trying and doing a great job of letting us know that be careful of
Howard Stern. Take everything he says.
What happened? Give me a.
God damn it. Yes, Duke's saying be careful of who you're taking this information from, because here's Billy Corgan's opinion on what exactly?
What he witnessed supposedly
during an event. Like what do you mean?
I don't know the specifics.
Okay, I understand. He witnessed something like out of the ordinary. He's going to explain. I thought you were okay. I thought it was more like an event based.
So
but
and he has a new podcast that just came out the last couple months, and he's doing pretty good. He's a smart enough guy. But what I'm saying is, then you'd see this, and you're like, oh, he's kind of
then you have him talking
a little weirdo.
About. So this episode, him talking about shapeshifters is from the Howard Stern show about 10, 15 years ago. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We're gonna get hit for this.
What happened? Give me a for.
Should I fast forward this in like 1.25?
He's gonna tell you. Yeah.
No, I'm saying it's Howard though. Fucking.
Right.
I want to make sure everyone's gone.
I'm back on the Howard Stern old episodes or some classics. I heard a good one today.
Yo, wouldn't it be crazy if he doesn't re-sign this year and Sirius just puts 20, 30 years of him talking into AI and then use like these new, because obviously you could literally go back from the beginning and play every Howard Stern episode from day one and have
as long
another.
as they get rid of the last 10 years, I'm good. Because
is it 10
the last
years?
10 years pretty lame.
2015 was bad. I mean, there's a good arc of Richard and Sal in there, so it's not all bad, but Howard
it's not
himself.
all bad. Like his interviews are great, but just like, I don't know, the content is like very watered down, like old man, cynical Jew.
He is what he used to hate. Let's be honest.
He's been doing it for so long.
I get
run
it.
out of topics eventually.
Yeah, he's just different. That's all. He's not even running out of topics. There's the topics he
just
used to
old
talk
now.
about. Like his topics were never like new. It was just like what's going on in the world. You know, there were bits and stuff like that. But as Duke is saying, he is kind of like watered down now. He's trying to be a little more like to get some of the guests he's getting. He can't be as raunchy as he used to be. He has to seem and come across a little more respectable.
Like nobody seems to be able to these days. That's you get canceled over some
It's harder,
bullshit when
yeah.
you do. But like, yeah, I know he started. He was probably whatever. How old was he? What 30 something? And now he's like what 105, so
70 something.
Like,
yeah.
Like I mean,
I get it.
that's probably got something to do with.
Well,
it
this
too,
is
but
like
he probably
towards-
is worried about getting canceled and shit.
This is towards the end of like what I think was his good shit, and aside from his interviews.
I would totally. I haven't watched him in 30 years or something, but could definitely see that was better back then because everything was better back then.
Yeah.
But like, here's where he's better now is like some of the guests he's had on now and some of their interviews. I think some of his interviews are better. Like he just wanted to go a different direction. You know, that's all. Like he wanted to be taken
more serious.
Right.
And
was that a Sirius
serious
XM plug?
Hey,
I see what you did there. I got you too, bud.
Anyways, enjoy the reptilian fucking shapeshifters, Billy Corgan
from the Howard
singer
Stern
of
show.
Smashing Pumpkins.
And then we get into a Billy Corgan accusation.
The Howard Stern Show.
What happened? Give me a for instance. I want to know.
I'm turning red. I'm so embarrassed.
What'd you say?
Is this normal speed?
It's 1.25.
Okay.
That's why he's kind of nasally.
You think we'll be?
No, don't be embarrassed. Come on,
Mr.
share.
Sulu.
Say it again, Cranston.
I said warp 2, Mr. Sulu. Engage.
Why not? We have to discuss these things.
Let's just say I was with somebody once and I saw a transformation that I can't explain.
The person transformed into something other than human.
Yes, I saw it.
Were you on drugs?
I was not. I was totally sober.
Wow.
You were talking.
But like, remember when I told you 2 podcasts ago, and you guys, you're fucking. It's a political podcast. You're fucking drunk. And I was like, dude, I had one shot. Remember that?
Yeah.
I totally had one shot. He's like, dude, I was totally sober. People bullshit, right? People bullshit.
That doesn't mean your brain is functioning properly just because you're sober.
Maybe
right, or
he
he's
really
lying.
did see that. Well, maybe he really did see the shapeshifter, and the shapeshifter just didn't give a fuck because he knew nobody's gonna believe this motherfucker. They're gonna think he's a lunatic, so I can just do this shit right in front of him.
Who's this guy? The fucking leukemia guy?
House or something.
That's one of my favorite like theories or like angles on like aliens and stuff like that is the idea that like because the sightings like when they come down it's so limited that they have this idea about how humans will react. It's like, dude, no one's gonna fucking believe you. Okay, like this doesn't happen that often. No one's gonna believe that I sucked you up into my spaceship. I blew you for like an hour and a half, and I shoved something up your asshole, and then I sent you back down to Earth, and I flew off. He's like, "Good luck, bud. Good luck." He just fucking pews away. You know what I mean? Like no one's gonna believe you. Like you have, your butthole has been penetrated, and it looks like something was really hitting the back of your throat a numerous amount of times. But how do we not know that you're just not into some really kinky shit? You know?
There was that one in Vegas like a couple of years ago where everybody swore they saw something and they called the cops. And I don't know, it was like a big thing, but there was no evidence or anything. But these
there was
people
a
swear
light
that it
in
happens.
the sky.
Yeah, some shit like that.
It's always in Vegas and Nevada out west there.
Right.
So it's always, There's like
out in the middle of nowhere where nobody can fucking see what really is going on. Nobody's around.
The theory that I've heard is that there could be like under the fucking ocean. Like if they were here, that would be the most likely place. Like that they would be like in the ocean, like a ship that goes in the fucking ocean. That they can hide there, because if they hide in the bottom of the ocean in a fucking ship, it'd be real fucking hard to find them.
Right, like all the crazy light videos and all the weird angles, like they're always narrated by Stacy Keach. This week on Ancient Aliens. This week on American Greed. Like you're into something when Stacy Keach is narrating for you. You want to finish the Billy Corgan shit?
I'm asking you some questions. If you were talking to someone and you're having a conversation like we are now, this close, and the person suddenly, not in a hallucination, they said to you, "Look, something's going to happen here. I'm going to morph into something else," and you're like, "This is ridiculous."
That's not how it happened.
Give me a please. I want to see this.
Imagine you're doing something and suddenly you turn around and there's somebody else standing there.
A different human.
Sorta. It's hard to explain without going into detail. I'd rather not go into details.
But did you say to the person, "What'd you just do here?" That's
yes,
not you.
and they acknowledged it.
And what did they say they were?
Is there a possibility he's trolling Howard?
It's a possibility, but why would you make yourself look stupid, or not stupid, but weird, crazy?
Why would you also say something and then also say, "I'm not going to go into it"? Like you're being coy. You're being kind of coy about it. Like, no,
he's like, he already made himself look crazy. He doesn't want to make himself look completely crazy, I guess.
Yeah. Have you ever heard "Rat in a Cage"? He kind of changes the subject.
From another planet?
Oh, man.
They wouldn't explain.
We only got till 2029, man. That's only like 4 years.
To what? What's in 2029?
It says right there. It says, you just turned the screen back that you were just on. It said the reptilians are planning to wipe us out by 2029. And then the screen disappeared. As soon as I figured it out,
it morphed.
As soon as I saw that I figured out their plans, and they hit their plans all of a sudden. Now they're back.
It's like the swamp thing.
The reptilians are planning to wipe us out by 2029 and forcibly control no more than 1 billion. Humanity needs to decide to fight back by educating others and find viable solutions.
Well, they told Billy Corgan who they thought was our leader, so yeah.
Right.
Sir Billy Corgan, he's been knighted. So let's keep playing the video here. Him on Billy Corgan on Howard Stern, because then we're going to get into an accusation by the guy who believes in shapeshifters. Song shifters now.
From another planet?
They wouldn't explain.
Why not?
Again, without telling the story, it's a really messed up story.
A famous person?
No.
Good. Why is that famous, by the way?
Why is that good?
Why
don't you put him on wrestling?
Believe it or not, they're actually a voting member of the Rock and Roll Academy.
Is that true?
I'm just
it's Jan Wenner, isn't it?
But when you say they transformed into someone else or something
Billy,
else.
I've had that happen.
I'm being vague on purpose.
I was with a woman once. She took her makeup off. I didn't know.
So he is kind of being coy on purpose, whether he's telling the truth or not. He just said...
I think he's kind of embarrassed. He doesn't want to give the full details because Howard or somebody will analyze or
what you mean justifiably rip on him.
He doesn't want him to know he was on like acid, peyote, and shrooms all at the same time.
Yeah, this is before Robin started to do ayahuasca, so they were both looking down upon it.
Yeah,
like I don't know about your hallucinogenic bullshit, Mr. Corgan.
I'm telling you, she totally tricked me. You talk about something like that, that's a different story. Wow. I mean,
it's up there with one of the most intense things I've ever been through.
That's pretty much it. He just keeps it vague, but he does believe in that, I guess.
It does.
His thing was like, I don't know. I didn't believe in that shit until something happened, and then it's just something I can't explain.
He probably like went home with a tranny, and he was in there, and it was like a chick, and then she went in the other room, took off her wig, took off her fucking shit,
and it was Courtney Love the whole time.
All of a sudden, and he's like, "Oh fuck it! I don't want to tell people it was a fucking trans. I'm gonna say I saw an alien thing."
It does sound like he was fucked up during it too, and he doesn't want to tell. No, I was completely sober.
What he was really on.
Yeah,
you know? Like he
sounds like he was tripping his balls off.
Hallucinogen.
So my ass fucking brings that shit up from like 15 years ago because
can you pipe
I just
the music
can't
down
get over it.
like 5 dB? Can you pipe the music?
Yeah.
I love it. Keep it playing, but just pipe it down just a tad so we're not fighting it.
Yeah.
Now I can't hear it at all. Now it's
turned
boring.
off.
Can you play it again so we can get back to the yes? Okay, go ahead.
So
what were you saying?
So I pulled up from the archives that because I always think of that when I hear Billy Corgan. He's got a new podcast. He sounds like very intelligent and it's pretty entertaining. He interviews a lot of famous people. But let's see. He's got a new accusation.
What if the aliens had like Billy Corgan?
And I was like, oh man, that's
damn it.
I think I'm gonna
they
keep that.
replaced him with another shapeshifter, and that's not really Billy Corgan anymore. Billy Corgan's like dead in the bottom of the ocean, and this is an imposter Billy Corgan that's pretending to be Billy Corgan. That's why like his music changed, and now it's crappy when it used to be good.
There you go.
Like, you know?
It's another one that started sucking the last 15 years.
Now I just want to make
And
sure.
then maybe that's why he got the Scott Wayland thing fucked up, because he's really a shape-shifting alien.
I want to make sure we all understand Billy Corgan is from the Smashing Pumpkins.
Right.
Okay. And then Stone Temple Pilots, STP. He's going to be talking to the DeLeo brothers because Scott Weiland is obviously dead.
The bassist and guitarist and main songwriters of Stone Temple Pilots, who were on his podcast last week.
By the way, one quick gripe at Facebook. If I bring up a Facebook video, the video automatically plays with the volume on. If I play a Facebook reel, it doesn't play and it's muted. What the fuck? You know, like, why not give me both? Like, why is Facebook so inconsistent? Okay, we'll keep going.
Why not?
It's stupid though. It's like, come on, what?
Yeah.
Why are you making them different? Why does one autoplay but one doesn't? You piece of shit.
So, I don't know if you need to play the clip, but we have.
No, we're gonna play the
two
clip. It's literally
songs.
like 55 seconds long.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. After all that, you damn right we're playing the clip, buddy. Okay.
By the way, his song sucks a lot.
And I was like, oh man.
God damn it. I've never even heard his song. I've never even heard
Me either.
And I was
it's
like,
off
oh
an early
man,
album and it sucks.
I think I'm gonna keep that.
Is it the dun dun?
That was great guitar playing, man.
Plush.
That was really good. Thank you. Plush was that song.
Now,
So
do you know though that Scott ripped off a Pumpkin song in that song?
You do know I saw a shapeshifter though, correct?
He's like, that's a nice hit, huge hit song that you had. Let me just shit on it with my terrible song that was not a hit.
Yeah. You guys copied 2 lyrics of mine. Did you know this?
Plush was that song.
Now, do you know though that Scott ripped off a Pumpkin song in that song?
Did he really?
Look at his shit-eating grinny head. You do know though that Scott ripped off my song. He feels really happy of relaying this.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of like better than them right now because he knows something they don't. He's coming across a little, high and mighty, little Pope Francis, if you will.
Yeah.
Pumpkin song in that song.
Fester, though, to me, like, I can't get that out of my head.
Yeah.
Would you say you're getting?
I swear he's Uncle Fester. That's all. When I look at him, that's all I'm picturing now is the Addams Family names.
Yeah, and then this fucking guy looks like Bruce Campbell. Like you got Uncle Fester talking to Bruce Campbell.
Uncle Fester and Bruce
Ash
Campbell.
from Evil Dead. Yeah.
Yep, I could see.
He
that.
really?
It looks kind of like him. Yeah.
So let's see how they react to
and Bill Burr
the
right
accusation.
Here. Huh?
Yeah, a
what are
little
you
bit.
talking about? Huh? No, I don't know.
Song now. In Plush?
I don't know the names of the
Are you
titles.
going to hit me for bread when we get out of here?
No.
I owe you money, don't I?
There's and you'll know because you know the record, in the Pumpkin song "Suffer," and I feel and I feel and I tell. So I'm watching MTV somewhere in America, and that song comes on, and I hear that, and I'm like,
yeah. I have to go back and revisit that.
Yeah. Good rip, though.
They're like, we don't know that shitty song.
You're like, wait, you're saying there's 2 lyrics that are similar?
Nope, not even. There's like a melody kind of for a second.
Because like the Plush, let's play Plush first. Like,
and I feel when the dog begins to smell her.
Down.
Most people know that. Nobody knows his obscure song.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he's saying it.
Keep talking.
Yeah. So you got to go to a certain time mark. Where is it?
103, buddy.
Right. For all you 90s grunge fans.
You tell us. Ready? Here we go. Here's the STP Plush. Is this the verse? That's right. It's not the chorus, right?
I think, it's
Could be
the
the
verse.
chorus. it's a verse. All right, here we go. Right? We're good with that?
A lot of people know that shit. Legendary Scott Weiland.
Fucking love that song. Really, I do. Love Plush.
Wow, Garrett's going off in the chat about the Lakers. Fuck the Lakers. Fuck basketball.
All right. Damn this fucking thing. One of these days, we'll be like a pro show.
One day we're going to get YouTube Premium.
I have YouTube Premium.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was fast. Now, what day was today?
Yeah, I know. Oh, wow, you already got it? But I have it for the other show.
So remember, guys, and I feel when the dogs begin to smell her.
It's coming up.
And then there's like one little phrase that he does that's kind of
sounds
similar.
like almost nothing like it to me.
No,
here it comes.
Sounds like Bangladesh music.
It's 3 seconds after I hit play. That's it?
That's it.
And that was it.
I honestly also thought he was saying he copied the lyrics the whole time. I didn't know he was saying he copied
He said a word twice, and he's trying to say that he's like invented that. Like,
He's trying to get some of the plush money because that was a huge hit, and this one nobody even knows it. We had to look it up.
Bro,
come on, guy, go fucking back to your reptilians.
This fucking waterhead has to keep his mouth shut, okay? Because that guy's face is very puffy for some reason. I don't understand why. He looks like
because he used to have hair, and now he just looks weird, like Uncle Fester, like Cranston said.
He looks like if the Michelin Man lost weight or something like that, you know.
So everybody in the chat agrees, like it doesn't sound anything fucking like
Not
it.
at all.
It's kind of like it's a stretch. It's fucking. It's crazy.
More of a stretch than the I believe him more so on him seeing shapeshifters than I do believe him on this. I'm like, dude, that's a stretch, bro.
all I'm saying is, if they made a new Addams Family movie, he would be like a deadlock to play Uncle Fester. Like, I wouldn't have to cast nobody else. I would just show him you got the part.
Yeah, all right. Okay, cool. At least
good job, Billy Corgan, being a douchebag again.
We got to the bottom of that bullshit.
However, I will plug his podcast.
Go ahead.
For the most part, it's not bad. The clips I've seen, he has a lot of like celebrities on. Sometimes he fanboys. He's a big Kiss fan, so he had Gene Simmons on. He was sucking his dick live, which was a little annoying, but everybody else he's had on has been interesting and pretty good.
And he doesn't mean like hypothetically. I mean, his Duke means he was literally sucking his dick.
Literally.
Kanye West.
I wasn't a big fan of that one. Yeah.
Kanye West in it.
Yeah.
All
but
up
at least
in it.
Suck your cousin's dick, not Gene Simmons.
Jesus Christ. I wanted to. We're gonna get into the Shedeur thing right now, Duke. And you know a little more about that.
Yeah.
Damn it! I wanted to play the man divorcing his wife from the Usher thing.
The Usher thing.
Yeah, but it's gone. It's disappeared from my prep for some reason.
I can find it. But anyways, I don't know. I just talked shit about the NBA in the chat because Garrett was going off about the playoffs, and I don't give a shit. But this is about NFL, and as Josh likes to say, we're going to talk about the periphery around. We're not going to get into the NFL too much, but the draft happened last week, and we had Deion Sanders, who's a Hall of Fame player. He was the coach / father of this guy that was a top prospect.
Yeah.
And apparently his ego and his son's ego kind of cock-blocked them from getting picked and making millions. So now he just got drafted in the 5th round for like $800,000, which is still a lot of fucking money, but he could have made like 40, 50 million. So that's the whole thing.
You don't even need to be a sports fan to get some type of enjoyment or entertainment out of this story, because
I've seen everything this week. It's like a race card thing. It's like people were saying it's because he's black. People were saying it's because they don't want to see black people successful, but that's thrown out the window because the #1 draft pick was a humble, amazing black quarterback from UM So they're just really they're trying to say some shit.
And that one dude explained it quite nicely too. By the way, if we have time, Eric Welcher, whatever his name is, he really kind of broke that down. It's like freaking Deion Sanders said, my son can only go to these 5 or 6 teams, where he kind of limited
they pulled up
the reach.
some old tweets. They pulled up some old tweets of Deion Sanders saying, my son will only play on these teams, and throwing shade at the Browns, which is where his son landed in the 5th round. So
right,
it's pretty...
so get this though.
Yeah, that was funny.
So the whole time, this whole thing starts off NFL draft day, and did he post this? Like, when was this picture posted? He's thinking he's gonna get drafted by the Giants, so he gets this necklace made. He has his whole room made for draft day.
Yeah, like huge party.
You were about to say, Duke, something about this necklace. He had this necklace made before draft day.
No, see, he got it made, and then he wore it on draft day. Okay. He was getting all ready. He was pre-celebrating. I'm going to get drafted in the 1st round and be a millionaire, blah, blah, blah. Huge party, whatever, braggadocious for like the last couple months, and his dad as well.
Here's the
here's his draft party. Everybody else, especially the number 1 draft, like I said, Cam Ward, didn't wear flashy jewelry, didn't talk shit, was just like, he's about fucking business. He's about playing football and just...
Oh, yeah, that was the...
See, but I heard he was really into The Secret, the book The Secret. It was like the power of positive thinking, like, I got this. I'm going to surround myself with all the work. And I'm joking, obviously. He's being a fucking a
he's
douche.
the one that Duke posted a picture of him, and he was like wearing like no jewelry or no nothing, and then I commented on it with like some like gold watch.
After,
once he gets I was like, as soon as he gets his first check, he puts this fucking gold watch and shit.
Yeah. Well, there's also video of Cam Ward working out with Shedeur Sanders, and Shedeur's like, hey, we should do a rap song. Cam is like, no, man, I'm here to play football. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm here to fucking play football. That's what I'm going to be known as. You go to my Wikipedia, I'm going to be known as a football player. He's like, you don't have any other hobbies? He's like, no, I'm a football player. So he's like, it's not only that, but every interview he took, he went to a Zoom meeting with the owner and the coach of the Giants, and he just was not prepared. He was very egotistical, which red flag for owners. Owners don't want to deal with drama. They want players that are going to fall in line. They want players that are going to work and build the team and be leaders. They don't want a guy that's like, hey, it's all about me. So that's really what it came down to.
They want good clubhouse guys too. They don't want people that are going to be douchebags in the clubhouse, because that can like.
And
fuck
this
up
guy just has red flags. Yeah.
Is he?
Like I watched
is he quarterback?
The Aaron Hernandez show, and they were like showing a lot of shit, like when he was in college, where like he was
they
getting
let a
in
lot
all this
slide.
trouble, and the teams like they didn't like that because he kept getting in all this trouble off the field, and it was the same kind of thing. They had,
almost got rid of his ass.
Yeah, and nobody wanted to draft him, and then New England eventually took him. But
it's hard to be a good leader when you want everything about you.
Right.
You know, like as a quarterback, you're really kind of eyed and looked at as like the team leader, or something like that. Like you're kind of calling the shots. You're kind of like the guy, like captain on the field, so to speak.
Yeah,
but
I mean, when you give him all the hype speeches before, you're like hyping everybody up. You're getting in their head, and this guy's always talking about himself.
He's like, now, when you guys see how good I'm going to play out there today, you guys are going to come and talk to me after the game and shake my hand and say, man, Shedeur, you are awesome, all right? Now, that's what's going to happen today, all right? We're going to get together, and we're going to say how awesome I am. Let's go, Shedeur.
Have you ever seen Eastbound and Down? With,
yes. Never heard of it.
That's what I picture him. I picture him like Kenny fucking Powers. I picture him as Kenny fucking Powers, but of football.
Now, one of, I think, the best things from this whole thing, and I really do think it heavily, like 10 times, negates the greatness of Shedeur being so cocky. I think this is the ultimate thing that came out of this whole thing, and it is the prank call. By
around the world.
The most expensive prank call heard
You
around
know,
the
you
world.
guys know that we love pranks, and we're gonna probably get to some later, but this is legendary. And you know who it was, right? Who
was
pulled
me.
this off, right?
I did it.
It was the fucking son
It
of the
wasn't-
Atlanta
it wasn't
Falcons.
Yeah. So he found his number in their Rolodex or some shit.
He found it in his dad's shit. Like his dad had an iPad that was like left open that had the numbers in it or something. He got the number out of it.
So this guy, what a brilliant man. Like he sees, what a brilliant boy, okay? What a brilliant young man coming in this world. He's like, you know what? This guy thinks he's so full, like this guy is so full of himself that he thinks he's going to be selected like right away. What if I fucking prank called him?
He called him in like the first or second round.
Brilliant.
And everybody was like, why didn't you get picked yet? And he's like, finally, I got the call.
So initially when this came out, there was video of Shedeur getting the phone call. Be like, what the hell is that about? And then the other video came out of the dudes making the prank phone call. And then some mastermind said, you know what? Boom, we're going to butt fuck them together like a NFL instant replay video. Let's go back and look at the tapes. Here's a guy who can play good football. Let's watch this video.
Hey, is this Shedeur? Hey, this is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints.
Have you seen any of those HBO programs? What the fuck are they?
Yes, I'm addicted to that shit.
What are they? Hard Knocks, right? He sounds like any fucking...
Sounds like a coach.
He does. Hey, how you doing? Like, it's so like...
He's got that voice.
Yeah.
He's been around his dad enough,
Right.
so he knows.
He has the cadence down. He has like the pitch down. Like there'd be no way I wouldn't, because I'm so hyped up on myself and I think I'm so good and I know I'm gonna get selected. I'm like, yeah, this is obviously Mickey whatever from the Saints calling me. What's up, Mickey?
Yep.
Mickey.
Hey, is this Shedeur? Hey, this is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing? This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints. Good,
How you
are
doing?
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man.
Here it comes.
We're gonna take you with our next pick right here, man.
Oh, that's it. The Saints are picking him. They're taking him with the next pick. It's all claps for Shedeur. But wait, there's more.
Hey, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about that.
Oh.
No, but you're gonna have to wait a little longer. What?
He figured it out.
No, Shedeur doesn't even know yet.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he's like, what does that mean?
Oh.
What? What do you say? I don't know. How you gonna ask us what it means and you was on the phone? You heard that?
Yeah, the guy's like, what do you mean you're gonna ask me what it means, but you were on the phone? He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, right?
So you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that.
Bro, I feel kind of so bad watching this. Like, I know he's cocky and shit, but like, I kind of feel embarrassed or like douche chills a little bit. Like, oh, that's a bummer. No.
Do you feel, what, $300,000 embarrassed?
No, I feel like that it was.
It's just a prank.
That's all.
Yeah, exactly. I have a sense of humor.
What
the fuck? I mean, it's hard to have a sense of humor when you spent $500,000 on a fucking necklace and you have draft night on your room and you got chosen by the Browns.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Was he? Who was the guy who went to the bathroom?
Oh, it was another guy. I don't even know the player's
So
name.
this
Not even a
guy
big player.
and the guy taking a shit are going to be both on the same team now.
I think, yeah, and I think he actually got picked before him.
Isn't that great? Like, there was one guy who was pumped about like, I'm gonna be number one. Okay, wait, I'm gonna be number two. And the other guy was like, I gotta take a shit. I'll be right back. He's like, yo,
For the first time ever, they caught a guy that wasn't present for the phone call saying he got drafted because he was taking a shit.
Yeah, no, he wasn't taking a shit. He was taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
but then the Browns called them and they were like, yo, we're going to take you to the Super Bowl now, my man.
So anyways, congratulations to him. I'm glad that he got drafted. Now he's got to prove himself. And something that a lot of people are not taking into consideration, he's not a big guy. They're always looking for tall, really built, huge quarterbacks that are very athletic. This guy wasn't even in the top 5 or 10 of the prospects. And his dad, since his dad is a Hall of Famer, was like, you got to put him in the Hall of Fame, the Ring of Honor for University of Colorado, and he's not even a top guy. So like just a million things. No owners want to deal with this shit. So it's let your fucking ego go, man. Like now he's got to prove himself and work his way from the bottom and try to win that starting spot. So
as Duke was saying, and as we were saying too, the NFL has fined the Falcons $250,000 and defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich a separate $100,000 for that prank phone call. Most expensive prank phone call in American history. The news coming at you tonight.
Yeah, I think it's a little excessive. The NFL took it a little. I mean,
you mean the no fun league, as you perfectly say all the time?
Yeah, dude. They don't take kindly to that type of shit. So I get it. It's kind of ego crushing to Shedeur, but really that much fucking money? I don't know. They got it though, so.
Yeah, exactly. They have it.
It's like a slap on the wrist, whatever.
You'll be all right. Trust us. Trust. You'll be all right.
He'll get his chance. If he does good, then he can always get a better contract. And if he doesn't, it just wash out.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if he never ever gets selected and does, who's that one NBA player who's like living on the streets right now? He was fucking awesome. You know what I'm talking about? No?
Was that the crackhead guy?
Yes. He was just Jason something. No, not Jason something. God damn, what's his name? I mean, he was in he was in the NBA not but 4 or 5 years ago. Oh
it's not Khloe Kardashian's ex-husband, Lamar Odom, who was a crackhead?
No.
Okay.
I guarantee you, once you see the name, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to use it as a segue. Come on.
Oh, fuck, man. I need a new cable. My goddamn shit ain't working.
Homeless. Here we go. Let's see.
I didn't know about this.
Someone can beat me. Delonte West.
Never heard of him.
You never heard Delonte West? Even a guy who doesn't know the NBA knows the name Delonte West. Okay.
Well,
that's
the thing is that
cousin. That's Kanye's cousin.
It is.
That's who he was sucking.
That's who it is.
Yeah.
Now I know who he is from the song.
There's some crazy stories like that, but that guy obviously wasn't a top guy unless he spent millions. He could have just been.
What are you talking about? NBA players struggle with homeless and substance abuse. West, who played for 9 seasons, including with the Boston Celtics and Dallas Mavericks, earned roughly $16.4 million in his career.
Oh.
But he's faced mental health, blah blah blah. But he was pretty good. I mean, look up Delonte West. He wasn't a schmuck in the NBA.
How do you blow all that fucking money?
Drugs. You got you're a bad. You know, you're in a bad way. You go homeless. But my point there is, if Shedeur's not careful, he could be the next, Delonte West there.
He's always got his dad's money to fall back on. His dad's got him. And you know that there's another brother that was in the draft, and that Sanders got like a better contract, and immediately, as soon as he got his contract, he went to a real agent. He said, "Sorry, Dad, you can't be my agent anymore. You're fucking shit up.
You're out. You're fucking me over."
Proof that Dion kind of fucked up his sons over a little bit, like with his bullshit, with his nepotism.
If Shedeur did go the way of a Delonte West and become homeless, my question to you would he be a good homeless person or a bad homeless person?
Time will tell.
Because there are different types out there. You know, you have those fake homeless people out there who are actually
homeless people.
Well, yeah, you have fake homeless people.
That guy.
You have fake homeless people called the bogus beggar. You got this guy who pretends to be homeless, and as you were saying, Shedeur is well off. Would he just pretend to be homeless? You know, we're not making fun of homeless people. We're just saying what people like the lows they stoop down to make a buck, such as this guy.
Sports are a tough thing because all it takes is one injury and their career can be ruined, or they can get like hurt and just never come back the same. And so some people, when they haven't got the contract yet, there's always a thing like, how they play before the contract and how they play after the contract, because they don't want to get hurt and not get the contract. But then some guys, they get the contract, they don't give a fuck anymore. So
right. So you could.
He could get hurt. He could get hurt. You could get hurt your first game, and just your career's ruined, and you never got.
So
a contract.
To answer your question, I think that he would learn and become a good homeless person.
Really?
It would take all of that for his ego to finally get fizzled out a little bit, you know.
He would become humble.
He would be humbled. Yep.
I think he's a trust fund baby, and he wouldn't be homeless unless he really blows through all his dad's money too.
Or he'd be like this bogus beggar guy, where he'd pretend to be.
This guy used to be in the NBA or the NFL or something. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, this guy's perfectly sane. Actually,
he was in Major League Baseball. I remember him.
Ken Griffey Jr. right here. This is who this is.
Yep.
Chances are you've seen him.
Try to get to the restaurant.
Sympathized with his wheelchair, his drawn hands, his story.
My name Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
I play football. Throw pass. Throw pass.
I can't believe you went all in with the voice too. That's what
They give me money and to get some eat.
Lexington police say he's taken his act on tour of the city to places like the Lansdowne Shops, Hamburg, and the Zandale corridor of Nicholasville Road. We busted this bogus beggar right outside the police department, just minutes after a press conference about it.
I'm the best in Lex. I appreciate you guys busting me. Yeah, I'm really good at it, really good. I clear about $100,000 a year doing this.
$100,000 a year.
Yeah, about 60 to 100. My bead boy, I'm just playing. I got to go, y'all. I got to make some money.
He was back at it again.
Shedeur goes back in the streets
and turns white somehow.
No, he doesn't. He's not this guy. I'm saying, would he do something like this guy? Yeah. Would he pretend to be
I don't know.
homeless?
Last week we did cover the white couple who turned black. Maybe, you never know.
Black people turning white.
Shit.
I feel like if a black person turned white, they wouldn't turn into a homeless white guy, though, right? They'd at least try to shoot a little higher than that. If we're on the topic of homeless people, real quick, there's a great homeless man singing, but this is an ungrateful homeless man. You tried to, I believe he's a homeless vegan, and you tried to give him some meat, and OG gets pissed.
Do something to you, trying to kill me.
OG, you balling right now, man. Why you kill me? Bullshit, man.
Damn.
Trying to kill me.
It is an American thing where you can be homeless and picky. You know, like I'm pretty sure being homeless means like you can't be picky because you're homeless, right? But you can be a homeless like vegetarian in America, you know, because food is so abundant. You can be a homeless vegan. You know, like, you know, when people really used to be homeless, they would eat what they could get, right? So it's like almost like by choice. I don't know. Just weird. It's just weird to be a homeless vegan.
I have a similar clip from a movie it just reminded me of this. I don't know if you can show that, but it's exactly that. Like a homeless person, you think that they'll be grateful with whatever you give them, but you hand it to them and they're like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
That's all you give me? Oh, what's it from? What's the clip from? I'm pulling it up.
The very
right
last
now.
one.
I know what's it from. What's the
Scary Movie? You guys ever seen
it's a scary movie. Which 1, 2, 3, or 4?
1.
Scary Movie 1. No shit. Okay.
OG.
That's the OG one. Right?
The first two
About
are
30
good.
years old now, huh?
Yeah.
I love the
they're
third one the
making a
best.
new one, so
I love the third one the
Nice.
best. Here we go. Here's the clip. Let's see if we get busted for it. Should we turn?
Oh shit! I hope not.
Should we turn the speed up or down?
Yeah, turn the speed up and watch what Shannon Elizabeth gives
that's the
to the homeless
gorilla
guy.
from the gorillas thing
Yeah.
you did earlier.
It's all tying back together.
Let's see. We'll go. We'll go.
That's not a bad hustle though. I might try that.
We're gonna see Duke on the
Atlanta's
street.
got a lot of homeless.
I need.
I'll be the only
money.
white homeless guy here, but
Well, I'm much more of a people person. I'd like to feed all the hungry little children of the world, and much rather help my fellow man than some animal.
$1.
Oh, get away from me, you bum!
Buffy, can you see he's just hungry? Here you go, sir. A nice sandwich for you.
I said a fucking dollar.
I said $1, bitch.
Ow!
Picky.
that's that guy,
Yeah,
man.
I said I'm vegan, bitch. Bah.
What is this shit? You giving me some vegan ass food? What the fuck?
Can we?
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I like to try to turn it around a little bit and show.
Yo, I've got a homeless guy. Another one. One more.
Okay, before
While
we
we're ripping on the homeless.
We're ripping on it, but
that
I
Subway
also
sandwich
want.
with the olives and the burnt bread.
I was thinking that.
I also want to turn it around and show a homeless man in a better light.
Okay.
Because I have. You guys seen
So
the homeless
this
guy
is what
singing
you mean
yet?
by good homeless man.
Right. Yes, but let's. You got one more bad?
Yeah, another ungrateful homeless man.
I love the Ungratefuls. They're the best. They're the best. Tis be in the chat, sir.
Yeah, it's the most recent one. Unlike the previous ones, I actually sent you the link.
Oh, thank you.
I don't fucking care.
Okay, guy. Oh, yes.
I've been wanting to cover this one because it was pretty. He's got a point though. It's kind of like in jail they take care of you. You know what I mean?
So
once
what
you're
exactly
bailed out, you're on your own.
What exactly
Some
happened?
places they've been giving bills. For
Listen to what
you
this
get
guy
out.
says.
Go around bailing people out.
But where am I going, man? Why you bailing me out,
So
though?
this
I'm saying we can do
YouTuber
like
bails
buffet
him out.
bails and stuff. Really?
Yeah, you want to set it
I
up
remember
before
that.
I play
That's
it?
an old one.
Yeah,
Maybe
so this
give a little
YouTuber thinks he's
context.
doing a good thing and he bails out a homeless guy out of jail.
So he doesn't know the homeless guy. It's a random dude.
Yeah, it's like one of those pay it forward, surprise the guy, and it doesn't turn out the way that
Yeah, he was pissed off.
He's like, what the fuck? I had free rent and food, and now I gotta fucking get me a job and do some shit. What the fuck, man? There was air conditioning in there and clothes.
Heat, probably. There's probably heat in there more.
Everything.
I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to sleep. It's cold out here.
We gonna get you something to eat.
Find a place how you can get me back in there.
We gonna get you some.
I want to go back in.
We gonna get you.
I want to go back in. I don't want to be
I don't even know if it's fake or not.
You wanna go back to jail?
Yes. I don't know why you bailed me out. Where I'm gonna go? Where am I going? I was comfortable where I was at. Warm. I got to pay for no rent. I'm good. Get me back in.
Nah,
See?
I want to
He's
go
kind of
back.
got a point, though. Now he's got to fucking, he's got to work.
You know what? I won't go back.
Get me back in there, man. Here, let me beat your ass or something.
You think that was
Is it real or fake?
What?
You think you didn't hear it?
Is it
Good?
real or fake?
Oh. I think it was real.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
YouTubers are tricky nowadays. You know, Cranston, what do you think? Real or fake?
I don't know. I would say real.
I feel like his reaction was genuine, though. Like, he really was pissed. Unless it was a really good actor. Who was that? Was that fucking Morgan Freeman?
How about a good homeless man?
Should be singing
I don't know if anybody's seen this yet, but
Territory Criminal, Santa Monica, California.
this is one of those random TikTok videos that came across our feed, and it was only like a 30-second clip of it, and then I searched for it on YouTube. I was like, I gotta see the whole thing. This is the fuck is this? So this YouTube channel, Sing on the Street, and again, real or fake, I don't know. Sing on the Street, they allow people to come up and they do karaoke. So allegedly, it's random people off the street, and they're just passing by. They see a camera, they see a little karaoke set up, and people come by and they sing songs. It's random people. And this time, a homeless guy came by, and he requested to sing the song by Boyz II Men, "End of the Road." And everyone's probably like, "What the fuck?" It almost feels like, you know, The Voice or that American Idol setup thing. You know, it's like in the middle of the show,
Yeah.
and that one like emotional story comes out. Like they're not gonna win, but it's just like they're using it for the story kind of thing. Oh my God, you're so beautiful, so amazing. So this is the homeless man's unbelievable, and it is really unbelievable.
Name is Beasley. All right.
Beasley.
What song will you be singing for us tonight?
End of the Road by Boyz II Men.
Beautiful.
Great one.
Take it away.
Duke, if you saw this guy and he said, "Let me sing End of the Road by Boyz II Men,"
I would walk away.
You'd be like, "No, dude, you got to pick a different song."
Yeah.
Yeah. How about
Can
Frank
you play a
Sinatra?
shitty Bruce Springsteen song or a Bob Dylan song?
Play a
Billy Corgan song.
Yeah. A Lou Reed song where he just talks. Yeah, a Lou Reed songs where he just talks through it. And today I went down to the store. So in the beginning of the song, it's just like they're just, hey, baby girl, I just want to let you know, it's just talking, right? So that's what he's doing.
Rehearsal.
No time to play me.
Off the cuff.
All right, it's about to get
Auto tune.
crazier than a road lizard up in here.
And you know that I'm right. Why do you play with my heart? Why do you play with my mind?
We need the Voice or American Idol judges, right? Hit the button, turn it.
Yeah. Gold, like the gold confetti falling down. You're going to the next round.
Yeah. You're going to Hollywood. It's going to be a no for me, dog.
Bro, it's amazing. Yo, he just smoked some great meth right before this.
That fixed his voice real quick.
Fucking amazing. Dude, the guy is just
yes for me.
He's just singing his little heart out, little homeless heart out. It's got nowhere to go, but right
Give
here.
this guy a record deal.
Yes.
Tell him he's gonna be the next Ruben Studdard.
I think he has like a YouTube now. He has a TikTok. His name is like Mike or Mark Beasley.
Cool.
But goddamn, you know, that's great. It sucks.
Very
It sucks to know that there are people out there who have this talent out there like that, but they're they've been looked over or they fucked up in life and they can't use it properly. It's kind of sad, kind of a bummer.
Hopefully this gives him the exposure that he needs and maybe he can make a buck or two.
Or he spends it all on drugs. So we'll find out. Yeah.
Hey, either way, great voice.
Either way, it truly is the end of the road for Mr. Beasley here, whether it be drugs or homelessness. So
if he's smart, he'll just like if he's smart, he'll buy the drugs, sell a little bit of it, get his for free.
Yep.
You know.
Fuck yeah.
Money back and get his drugs.
Oh shit, I'm homeless again. I got nothing.
I sell these drugs.
Sell these rocks.
They belong to me, I can sell to you,
Oh, I have another.
These rocks, and I'll sell them to
It's the
you.
end of
$5 for a rock.
It kind of sounds like what the junkie sings when the crack is all gone, like it's the end of the rock. It's the end of the rock.
Big dog, open up. I need you, big dog.
Yeah, I need you.
Yo, this shit don't sleep, baby. This shit don't sleep. What you mean you sleeping? This shit don't sleep, big dog.
It seems like this guy got some really good vocal lessons, and I think I found his teacher. If you would like to check this,
I would
lady
love
out.
to.
I found her on Facebook, and seriously, any of you ladies, men, anybody that's interested in learning the craft of proper singing, this lady has got the tubes, and she can teach you her ways.
At the end of the rock.
If you need some crack, we'll hook you up with that too.
Pause. God damn.
First off, Rob Zombie's Dragula, which is fucking annoying. I don't like this song, but
I like, to be honest with you, I think she makes it better.
Yeah.
Like, I will listen to
everything
the song
she
now,
touches is gold.
Fucking
honestly.
turn. I was gonna say,
Got the moves and everything.
it's the opposite of turning to shit. Whatever the opposite of turning to shit is, whether it be gold or like not shit. I don't know what the.
Is this you, Shamrock? You sound like this? Hit this lady up. She might be able to help you.
Vocal practice. And then, by the way,
Sound
this
like
is
shit.
this is just practice.
Yeah, right.
You know? This isn't real. I can't control the volume. Fantastic.
She's ready. She's drinking that snake sperm. She's ready.
Nosferatu over there.
I like the moves.
DVH. I gotta turn it down a little bit.
Snake sperm move. There you go.
All it is a pole.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Is she like
she's serious?
You know.
I don't know.
A Scientologist?
I don't think so.
No?
Oh no, she is. She's very born again Christian crazy lady.
No. Okay. I wonder. You know what? I think we're giving her a little bit too much of a hard time. I believe she does redeem herself with "Man in the Box" by Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Is this her redemption song?
That one's not hard or not easy to sing.
Lane Staley, believe it or not that great of a singer. His vocal range was actually quite shallow, and Liz Cutter will demonstrate that next for us. If Lane can do it, I can do it. That's what the saying is. You know, if Lane did it, we can do it. We all can do it. It's easy. Duh.
If you will it, it is no dream.
Yeah. This is called The Man Who Wants the Box. Let's see. Yeah. I Am the Walrus.
What do you guys think so far in the chat? You like it? Is she good? You guys gonna sign up for? If you want to go to her Facebook, Liz Cutter, she will give you vocal lessons. You got to pay, but well worth it.
You almost, had I not looked into this, because I asked earlier in the day, I said, hey, we need 2 songs for break. And you're like, oh, music? I got you. And then you posted
I think
Liz
everybody
Cutter.
would leave the stream if we played these
You
on
posted
break.
Liz Cutter. Yeah.
These
I
are
was like,
strictly for her.
all right. Yeah, this is for poking fun of. All right, Man in the Box. This is where she redeems herself. This is actually, believe it or not, a good performance.
Great. Always in the bathroom for the best acoustic.
And it's always the shoulders moving back and forth like a snake.
All that snake sperm.
Yeah. All right, Jessica. I think the audio's broken. She could have skipped that part, right? We could have got to the singing.
Gets better.
She's drunk. Come on. There's no way she's that off time. What? That's that. What? Thank me.
Here's the high note.
No.
Save me.
Sorry. Yo, they play this at Guantanamo Bay. This is like terrorist killing music.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I might have just found a new thing for the intro there, guys.
Fuck yeah. Her neighbors love her.
I know. All right, it's fantastic performance by Liz
thank
Cutter.
you. I'm always trying to find new talent, and I think we found it.
Great job, fantastic job. Liz Cutter, everybody. Liz Cutter.
Yes.
Under Cutter's
Hit her up
Pizza.
for those vocal lessons.
Yeah, indeed. We got pranks, we got weird news and videos. So how do you want to I think we're gonna have to cancel one.
Yeah, we don't have time for all that.
So which one do you want to keep?
Can we do the creepy AI videos? That seemed cool. I didn't watch them.
So why don't we come back and do some weird news real quick? Take a quicker, come back to a little weird news and watch a video too. And like the pranks are evergreen. We can save the pranks for for a different time. That shit don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that anytime.
That shit don't matter to Jesus, baby.
Gay.
If you've been enjoying the show so far, please hit us a like, hit us a sub, share the show out to anybody you think would also like the show. It goes a long way. As we said before, it actually goes further than a like or a sub. Help us out with that. That'd be awesome. Next song coming up real quick while we take a quick one is the Carnival of Life featuring the Lily Pines. Enjoy that, and we'll BRB, peeps. Nothing Funny show. We'll see in a second if I can get this actually to work. Hey. Yeah. No bumper music this time.
Go take a $5, everybody.
$5. You want a $5?
Yep.
Want to take a $5?
A 427er. We'll come back before.
Everything seems so harmless. The sky's shining bright. I forget all my darkness. Slow down, reflect. Forget everything you think you know. Slow down.
This is not my pick, but I see this guy's doing hallucinogenics on theme park rides.
Precious time.
What, Sam Hill?
Makes me wonder. Take one step at a time. So I don't count the rain and thunder. Slow down and reflect. I know we're always wanting more. Slow down and reflect. Leave all your problems out to tell me why. Are we hurting? Don't you know we're here for a short time? Oh, tell me why. Now it's turning like a roller coaster in the carnival of life. Tell me why. Tell me why. Like a roller coaster in the carnival of life. We're back. We are back. It is us again. As you know, we are here in front of you right now.
We have returned. It's us, your favorite. We are the same as you remember, same as always. It's us. We're here right now. We have returned, and we're back. Nothing funny is back. We are back right now. It's happening, as you know, and we're back.
Jesus shit. What in the hell was that? Did you watch any of that music video?
What the fuck was that, man?
Did you watch
wasn't
that?
The one.
Maybe gotta pre-screen some of
Did you
these
pick that
videos. I picked it based on what was sent. That's all. I went through what we haven't played before. So that was my bad.
Well, I sent you our buddy Brandon's, and then I
missed it. I didn't see it. I didn't see that. So.
Okay.
But we can save that for next one. How about that? Next time, next show. I mean,
what'd you think of Booty Gains before that? Do you like it?
Booty Gains is killer. Booty Gains takes
that's
the
a good
cake.
one.
That's the one that fucking rocks. Booty Gains. Another funny show. Welcome back. If you're still tuned with us, we appreciate it. Not much left here on the home stretch. As you can see, Cranston is losing his mind slowly but surely. He has his headphones as
Star Trek.
He's the guy from Star Trek right now, reading Rainbow.
Yep.
This is my reading Rainbow. This is not yours. Okay, it's mine.
Those are my reading glasses.
Gotcha. You can see now.
The chat. No.
That video was so bad that made him want to go blind.
It was actually because I was on break and I saw this alien shape shifting, and so I couldn't see it.
Yeah, you can't explain it. You don't want to go into details. I get it.
Right.
That whole thing.
Yeah, no, I saw it. Well, can you talk about it? No, dude.
No.
You can imagine what it'd be like if I did, though. Oh man. Weird news. You want to do weird? Okay. First off, real quick, do we care about
weird news?
Do we care about? We did. Do we care about any Kanye follow-up videos? We have 2 videos we could tag to last week, but they're kind of it's kind of whatever at this point.
He peaked. He already peaked.
But the Muppets one was funny. I do give it that. The Muppet one's like, how about we just do the Muppet one? I really don't care about the song because the song.
If you suggest, is that really his song though?
It could be
with Muppets. You say?
Yeah, like where he's saying what ABC means. Yeah,
I'm intrigued if it has Yay and Muppets.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
Also, did you guys hear the latest? Like he just released Donda 2, which is his new album, on YouTube, and what is Jay-Z's one called? Tidal, the streaming platform.
I think it's Butthole Records.
It's called
So, like, since he didn't pay his engineers the $3 million that they said it would cost, they're threatening to take it down. So his shit might be off of YouTube and Tidal tomorrow. So we'll see what happens.
Next week, we're saving pranks.
Give me my
next week.
$3 million.
We
you
can
fucking cousin
we
sucker.
can only hope. I'm getting real sick of hearing about the guy. Although him looking like a Muppet, I could dig that.
This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
I don't think I'd ever listen to his music though. He used to have 2 albums, like his first 2 that I actually liked.
That's how I
think
feel.
I don't think I'd even ever listen to him again because I just think he's trash.
You know what? What's crazy is he did an album with his jaw wired shut. Now that his mouth is free to move, it's not good. You know, it's kind of like you would think that the mouth being wired shut, you wouldn't be able to do much, you know. But in fact, that's when he did he got punched or he was sucking his cousin's dick too hard.
Yeah,
he dislocated his jaw.
Ding, ding.
It was a tragic dick sucking accident.
This whole time he was lying about it. He said that it was because of a car accident or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a
dick sucking accident.
Dick sucking accident. Yeah.
One of those unfortunate dick sucking accidents. You know, we've all been there, right?
Gay. Yeah, sure.
What? You haven't?
Get that dick out of here. I'll do that later.
I think you're gay for not having been there. Huh? How about that? How about them apples? How about them assholes? All right, here's a Yay Muppet little tie-in to what we were talking about last week.
Hello, I'm Ye, formerly known as Kanye West. And I'm your buddy Dumpy. And today we're going to learn the ABCs. A is for anti-Semitic, which I am. Oh, no.
I like the Oh no! It's already getting like too much for the puppet. The puppet's like had enough already. B is for blow.
Like blow your cousin, which I did till I was 14.
Oh God.
Why would you do that? Because I'm yay.
That's what we asked too, right? Why would you do that? Why would you, or why would you talk about it?
Tweeted it out to the whole world and everything. Maybe we keep it more kid-friendly, yay? Fine. C is for cousin, which I blew. Okay, that's enough for today. We'll learn the rest later. But I have great ones for J and K.
I want to know what those were. What do you think J and K were? I don't know.
Jew and Kai?
Oh, maybe. Oh, true. I thought like one was jerk off, maybe.
Or maybe I just have a very anti-Semitic
probably
mindset.
B is for blow. C is for cousin.
I blame it on Haley Joel Osment.
That's a classic joke setup and punchline right there. You think he's gonna B is for blow your cousin. All right, C, what's for C for? C, cousin, because I blew my cousin. It's like, I like it. I like it a lot. You're not blowing your cousin, but the joke there. The joke there was funny. Blowing your cousin there.
Kanye West, what'll he do next? Whatever the fuck I want.
Really can't top blowing your cousin. That's kind of where it.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
He's peaked.
Nothing he can do. I mean, he tried with the. I've decided that I'm white now, but that didn't hit as much.
Did he really say that that
he's
tweet?
He's gonna be a white gay man or some shit.
Did he say that as well? He's gonna be a white gay man.
I don't know about the gay thing, but he said.
But didn't he say he could say the F word now? Because he's.
Yeah. He's like.
Is that real?
Well, now that you all think I'm gay, can I use the F word now?
Like, no, man, you're making it worse.
He's trying.
I think the F word should be for straight people only, to be honest with you, but that's just me. Yeah.
I think we should drop that fucking. That's short already.
To be honest with you, I think the N word should be strictly for the whites. Really, I mean, I think we made it, we keep it. That's where I think that belongs. So,
Josh, this Sunday we're dropping the bird's eye. Okay, it's a good one.
What's the bird's eye? Bird's
eye faggots. The meat.
Oh yes.
The British meal. It's
hilarious.
That
hasn't been posted yet.
Nope.
Not to be. Well, guess what? Here's the thing. YouTube and TikTok don't understand context. So you say the F word, you're blocked or you're kicked off. So we have to beep it.
Bleep
unfortunately,
it. We can bleep it.
Yeah. So that's the only way to get around that because they don't understand. Dude, trust me. I know it's stupid as shit.
I get it. We will bleep.
We have to bleep. And the dumb thing is too, we have to take out the caption. So we have to edit out when it says the word in the caption.
Really?
Yes, of course. It can't be in the captions. Can't be on screen. So we will
think about it. Anyways, if you guys look it up, what faggots are, just to recap, and it's our live stream from a couple things ago. Yeah, it's like all the byproduct meat, and British people love this shit. They eat faggots.
I looked it up. I got a whole different definition.
Yeah. Be careful the context.
What was your definition, Cranston? What'd you get there? Well, I don't know if I can say that. But,
it's probably inappropriate for this channel.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a better time to segue into this video real quick because this is also weird. We can get right back into weird news, but we were talking about faggots, right? We're talking about meatballs. So, like, did you see this?
Meatballs?
Did you see this?
I didn't see this one.
This roided out gentleman, and like,
it looks like your dad.
It's
Actually, when I Google faggot, I get a definition. I get is a bundle of sticks and twigs bound together.
See, there's many uses of that word.
Oh, for sure. Google's not going to give you the racial slur. What are you talking about? Google's not going to say that's them gay people. No, they're going to tell you a bundle of sticks or a cigarette, an oily.
The other one is an extremely offensive word for a gay man, and
there
number 2 is sticks of wood tied together used as fuel.
Does any of them say cigarette yet? Well, I guess the extra GOT is not a cigarette.
Right.
It's just what Duke is on the weekends. You motherfucker.
Go home to the meatball sandwiches.
Oh! You know how to cut to the core of me, Baxter.
Okay. Average. So this is fuck the setup in this video. It's not a. It's more about the meatballs because this video was going around. I had this video ready to play, but I couldn't find a good context to bring it up in. And then Cranston sent this super cut here, and I never even picked this up from the original video. How many times this guy said fucking meatball sandwiches? Like, this is better than the original video. Not only is he a douchebag, but he's just like, He really wants a meatball sandwich.
Does he happen to be a meatball himself, like a Guido?
Duke, I'm gonna tailor this joke right to you. Think of this guy like the guy who called you for "Hey Stephanie," who really needs a ride, right?
Okay.
He mentions other things, but he keeps coming back to, "But I really need a ride right now." This guy really loves meatball sandwiches.
Guido Dito over here.
Yeah. He's not even. He doesn't even have an accent.
Some meatball sandwiches. The kids wanted meatball sandwiches.
All right.
He's drunk and crashed his Corvette.
Fair enough.
So I'm like, I'm gonna take the van, get some meatball sandwiches. I'm like, they're like, hit me up with some Wawa, get us some meatballs. They wanted, everybody in the whole house is like meatball sandwiches.
I got you.
You said, hey, get some meatball sandwiches.
Okay.
Listen, the kids want meatball sandwiches.
This literally is a meatball sandwich song.
You like
He's so
meatball
pissed.
sandwiches, though?
They're good.
They're good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Dude, look at this part. This part.
Pretty good.
He was so pissed off, like he was making the anger fist, and the cop was like, "Bro, they're pretty good." He was like, "They're good. They're good. Yeah, they're good." Like he was getting so pissed.
Here's a meatball sandwich result.
Do you like the meatball sandwiches, though? They're good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
You been to the new shop on Route 70, Ryan and Howie's?
Ricky Bobby.
Yo, look at the skid mark right behind him. The cop's talking so nonchalantly, but yet this Corvette just skidded off the road and crashed into the brush.
Him at bay until,
most definitely,
he arrests him.
He's a bigger gentleman, so they're like, "Oh, hey, buddy, were you drunk driving?"
Yeah, we all love him, right? Am I right?
Yeah, hey, we all drunk drive, right? Come on. Yeah, hey, get your keys out the car. Hey, put your hands behind your back. Come on, get the fuck over here. You're a funny guy.
And then his backup comes in.
Yeah.
Can you get him around that side?
Oh,
I said get him around that side.
Don't worry. They come and they get him around that side, and let me tell you, this guy is as focused as ever on meatball sandwiches. So just
Put the evil on me. Because I love me some confrontation. I've been in the cage, I've been in the ring, I've been in combat. I live a half mile.
So he said he loves him some confrontation. He's been in the ring. He's been in combat.
From here. He's getting meatball sandwiches.
Yo, what's the fucking G.I. Joe thing? Oh, pork chop sandwiches. Get the fuck out of here. This guy's surrounded by cops. He's like, fucking, let's get some meatball sandwiches. Am I right, boys?
One track mind over here.
Like, it's almost like a different way to say, like, all right, you guys ready to dance? You know, we're ready to fight. You guys ready to get some fucking meatball sandwiches?
That's my new phrase.
It's fucking, it's so stupid.
Because I love me some confrontation. I've been in the cage, I've been in the ring, I've been in combat. I live a half mile from here. He's getting meatball sandwiches. I'm asking for peace, and you want violence.
Stop it, Joel.
You're stupid.
Stop it, Joel.
I live a half mile from here. Let's get some meatball sandwiches. I don't know. Like this guy should meet the ex-mayor of Philadelphia, you crumb bum. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's get some meatball sandwiches.
A meathead and
Meatball
his
sandwiches.
meatball.
I need to see
him posturing in this like meatball sandwiches. And the way he says the meatballs, he's like Brian Regan in his delivery. Meatball sandwiches.
Peace.
Come on, one more time.
And you want violence.
One more time for meatball
I've been in the
sandwiches.
cage, I've been in the ring, I've been in combat. I live a half mile from here. He's getting meatball sandwiches. I'm asking for peace, and you want violence.
Stop it, Joel.
You're stupid.
Now watch
Stop it,
this.
Joel.
Your boys are doing it, not me.
Joel, yo.
I just want some meatball fucking sandwiches.
Get back.
It doesn't hurt.
Get back. Get back.
Nobody gives a fuck about your cage, you
Get
candy.
back. Get back.
Hit me again.
Get back.
Hit me.
Get back. Joel,
again.
stop.
It's called pain tolerance.
Joel, get back.
Before we Am I really that aggressive?
You were at one point.
I'm actually quite calm. Anastasia, I was going to get you fucking meatballs.
he just got fucking he got tased by 4 people. He's like, yo, can I get like 4 meatball sandwiches?
When you're done chasing me, can we go get some meatball sandwiches and get the fuck out of here?
Get back.
Hit me again.
Get back.
Hit me.
Get back. Joel, stop.
It's called pain tolerance.
Joel, get back.
Before we Am I really that aggressive?
Really that aggressive?
Quite calm. Anastasia, I was going to get you fucking meatball sandwiches.
I will get your wife a meatball sandwich. Okay.
Probably punch her.
Well, that's okay. I can take that. I'd rather get punched.
The
by her
cop
than-
said, listen, I will get your wife a meatball sandwich, okay? Can we end this amicably? If you get in my car, I get your wife a meatball sandwich. We call it a day? Is this good?
How's that?
That's what dude, I've never seen a police interaction based on a meatball sandwich before. That was fucking awesome. Thank you for the super cut, because I saw that video. Like all Reddit called it was like bodybuilder freaking out, like guy on steroid, because like he does like, rah! But like nobody picked up on like him meatball sandwiches.
How many times, yeah. How many times he brings up meatball sandwich in the fucking comment? He says it in every inflection too.
He does. He says
Go through and count
He
it
says it calmly. He says it angrily. He says it,
some
you
meatball
know.
sandwiches.
the best
Meatball sandwiches.
Come on, where is
In the
it?
cave.
This guy. Hang on.
I've been in the ring. I've been in combat. I live a half mile from here. Just getting meatball sandwiches.
I live a half mile from here. Let's get meatball sandwiches.
Stop trying to change the subject, sir.
I know. Listen, nobody wants meatball sandwiches. Get on the fucking ground. Whatever you say, bro. You want a meatball sandwich?
That could be a movie scene.
They're gonna like tell him that if they take him to jail, they're serving meatball sandwiches for lunch, and he's all of a sudden he wants to go.
No,
hey,
like
really, you got meatball sandwiches?
No, but like this is how the movie ends though. Like he's in line, he gets his food, and like he's looking down at his tray, and the chef like he throws a plop of beans like something on there, and he's like, hey, like this is the chef is talking to this guy. He's like, hey, you want a meatball sandwich? And the guy looks up, so he's like, what the fuck did you just say? And it ends. Let's get some fucking meatball sandwiches.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Mile from here. Just getting meatball sandwiches.
Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna play that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that
Well,
as
you
a
can
drop
play it
though.
another
That's gonna be a
couple
drop. I live a half an hour from here. Let's get some meatball sandwiches. That's gonna be my flex from now on.
You should put that in the intro. The meatball
Yeah.
sandwich.
Good call. I'm writing that down. Let's get some meatball sandwiches. That's going in the intro. That's what was the other one too? I had to extend the biscuits. What was the other one, Cranston? You fucking reminded me of something I forgot.
Butt drugs.
Butt
You
drugs.
wanted to put butt drugs in the intro.
And butt drugs. Gotcha. Cool. Sweet. Let's get some meatball sandwiches.
Do we want to talk about the Switch thing, or are we going to save that for next time?
Kinda is what it is. We ended the last episode with Cranston tuning out basically to shop for a Switch 2, and you were on 3 different websites at one point, right? Target, Walmart.
Correct. Target, Walmart, and Best Buy.
Damn,
Yeah.
you were
three.
juggling all 3.
And which one ended up working out for you?
Well, did you get it? Did any of them end up working out?
He got one.
Did he?
I got 2.
Whoa!
Are you gonna sell that other one?
I don't know. I don't know. I might sell it. I might
could jack it
cancel
up and get a lot, man.
I know, but I don't want to be a douchebag. I would either just give it.
You got 2,
I'd either
like
give it to
everyone.
somebody for cost, or I will return it, or I'll just cancel it. I'm not sure yet.
You know what you should do? That'd be cool if you gave it to somebody for cost. Like, did you pay cost for it? Yeah, like sell it for cost. Like, don't be a douchebag scalper.
I would jack that shit up.
Cranston got 2, and literally, like, the world was in a hot mess. Like, nobody could get a Switch 2, and Cranston got 2 of them.
If people are fucking stupid and want to pay it, fuck that.
I get it.
I mean, if you sold it to me for a lot, that would be a dick move. But I'm saying strangers, fuck them.
You'd almost be like, I'd be like incredulous. Like, why is he selling this for the price of what it's worth? Is this a fucked up, you know what I mean? Like, I'd almost not believe it was in good condition or something because you were selling it at market value.
Yeah.
Well, when the PlayStation 5 came out, I did the same thing. I ended up getting 2 of them, and I was at GameStop that day that it came out, and they were sold out. I was just buying a game, and I had it in the car. I was going to go return it at Walmart, I think it was, and some guy came in trying to buy one from GameStop. GameStop was sold out, and I was like, hey, you want to buy one? I got one in the car. And he's like, yeah. He went outside and bought it from me. And GameStop they were like all cool with it. They didn't like tell me I had to take my deal outside. They were like cool with it. They're like, yeah, you can sell it to him right here.
Yeah, they're like, fuck it, why not? All right. Well, I'm glad you got it.
Up and sell that shit.
Yeah, let us know how it goes. The sale.
I charged him like an extra like $10 or $15 for it, which I told him that I was doing. I asked him if that was cool. He was like, yeah. I didn't want to be a douche and charge too much.
No, Or like you didn't tell him, and he was like, "That's weird that the price is $414. That's odd. I thought it was $399, but okay, you're a kind gentleman."
I was gonna say, I can take guesses. Who guessed it? I got it. There's Walmart, Best Buy, and Target were the three. Which one did I get it from?
Those listening, Walmart, Best Buy, and Target. Which two do you think Cranston got it from? I feel like Target for some reason. I'm gonna go one with Target.
Target.
Wait,
okay.
hold on. Don't say anything yet. I'm gonna guess.
Duke, you look like Elon Musk right now. I don't know why.
Very pale.
No, you look like it's like facial.
Oh. Well, we are white.
No, it's not. Again, you went with the skin color thing again. That's a double time.
No, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Walmart.
Okay.
Target and Wally World.
That's your final answers?
Yeah, and we're both wrong.
Yes, sure.
I feel like Best Buy. So like I've always waited for PS5s on Best Buy. I've tried to buy graphics cards on Best Buy at these like, midnight release or whatever events you want to call them. And I've never once had luck through Best Buy. So that's why I'm definitely saying the one that didn't work is Best Buy.
I've actually had luck with Best Buy before, but no, you guys got it right. It was Target and Walmart.
No shit.
Walmart.
Okay. Fantastic.
So
glad you got it.
It was one. I got one from Target and one from Walmart. What happened was Walmart was putting everybody in a queue, and Best Buy was putting everybody in a queue, and the queue was like fucked up. It never brought you to like be able to buy it. It just like had you stuck in the queue, and it kept telling you that you have 15 minutes or whatever, and it never fucking loaded up for me. So anyway, Target was just, they didn't do a queue. You had to just keep clicking on it, and it took like fucking 2 hours of just clicking on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And every time you click on it to purchase, like I have it in the cart, I'm clicking purchase, it just keeps booting me out. It keeps saying error, and literally for like 2 hours, I just keep sitting there, click, 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 and then finally one of them went through.
Damn.
And then later,
Would you get the system or the bundle?
I got the bundle.
Both times?
Mario Kart, yeah, both times.
Okay.
So I could have had either one. I thought about getting it and buying Mario Kart separate. You would have paid $30 more, but I would have had a physical.
So when you
prefer to have a physical disc, but
so when you get through, you get the option to choose if you want the bundle or just the system.
yeah.
Okay.
Depends which one they have. I mean, but they happen to have both of them at the time. So
I didn't know if it's like whatever you chose to check out with is what you're gonna get. I didn't know like they give you a choice after the fact.
No, it's just whatever one you put in your cart. If you get lucky enough to get it in your cart. A lot of
Okay,
people
so you
were
did
like,
choose. Gotcha.
What Target was doing was people were getting it in the cart and not being able to check out, which that's what happened with you. I was talking to Josh and I was like, I got it in the cart, and he's like talking to me, and like he was expecting that I was about to buy it, and it was just kept not going through and not going through.
Yeah, it was fucking weird as shit.
It took like 2 hours for it to fucking go through, but it finally did. But I'm glad I didn't just keep waiting, because Walmart and Best Buy's queue was fucking bullshit, and I sat in their queue for over an hour, and it just never brought me anywhere. It just never did shit. But then later Walmart came back with it, and I ended up getting a thing without a queue, and it ended up going through. And so like the Walmart one is actually supposedly guaranteed to be delivered by like 9 o'clock in the morning on release day, and the Target one is not. The Target one is just like whenever the fuck it shows up in the mail. So,
yeah, they'll decide that later.
So that's why I like
glad you got it.
Get two of them, because if one gets, I don't know if one's gonna get canceled or not, because it could get canceled.
Hopefully not.
Who the fuck knows.
Fuck.
So I haven't decided what I want to do with the second one yet. If I want to cancel it, sell it, return it, not sure. Just wait.
I'm telling you, man, make some money off that second one.
Well, supposedly what the deal with the difference is, Target's shipping it like FedEx or post office or whatever the fuck way that they're shipping it. Walmart is shipping them to the stores the night before, a couple days before, and then the morning of, they have somebody deliver it to you from the store, like near you.
Huh.
So that's why you're able to get it by 9 in the morning on release day or whatever.
Right. It's almost like a midnight release kind of thing.
But, it was a shit show. Like, it was a shit show. There was a lot of people that were pissed off about it because those queues they were putting you in weren't loading up.
But you did get 2 though, right?
Yeah, I got 2, but it took good 3 hours, something like that. At least 3 hours to do it. It took 2 hours just to get the first one.
But you got it. That's all that fucking matters at this point. That's fucking awesome.
I got it, but I had to spend fucking 3 hours like click, 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 click on this fucking thing, and it was a pain in the fucking ass. But yeah, I ended up.
You got it.
I ended up getting the pre-orders. So
good.
Hell yes. Listen,
hell yes.
I had no idea it was after midnight. We gotta.
It is.
We can't. I don't think we can do weird news either, boys.
Let's not. Let's save it. Can we just go out on like 2 videos or something?
Please, you pick. What videos do you want to do?
Coming on right now.
The show is based. The show's based upon starting at 9 o'clock. So I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry I shorted you guys about 35
That's
minutes.
fine. We can always save it for next time.
I know.
We got a lot of playoff shit going on right now, so people are also watching hockey and basketball are both in playoffs.
Yep, I got it. Well, the good thing about this show is also, in most shows, exactly, it's not just live. So, throw some video this way. I mean, I got a bunch too. If you don't,
go for one. I'm gonna make mine a good pick.
Okay. Now you're making me concerned.
I'm putting you on the spot now.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm going to find some. Oh, this one's...
We did when animals win.
Here. I'll send you this one.
Shoot it.
The singer/guitarist of Megadeth, Dave Mustaine. Did we do this one? Where he's talking about Kurt Cobain in an interview?
I don't know.
It's just like the biggest dick thing to say right after he killed himself on live TV.
Oh, I think yeah.
Pull
this over
thing.
here.
This guy was kicked out of Metallica for being a dick, so not a surprise that he said some shit like this.
Didn't he also inspire the Ford Mustang too?
Yes.
He's the guy who inspired that.
That is correct.
Yeah, correct. All right. Unmute me. Mutiny. What talk show is he on? Do you know? Ricky Lake? Is that Ricky Lake?
No, it's a different country.
That's not Ricky Lake?
No.
So today is like the anniversary of the death of Kurt Cobain. Do you feel like saying something or?
He was a good aim.
So she asked him, do you want to say anything about Kurt Cobain? This is right after he died, as Duke said. And he said, he was a good aim. Damn.
And watch everybody's
Cioè sì, era sicuramente una good aim, brava persona, però forse.
I have nothing to say about him.
Dice infatti non ho molto.
How about James Hetfield's joke about Kurt Cobain? What color were Kurt's eyes? Blue. One blue this way and one blue that way.
What? He said that?
Yeah, you don't know James Hetfield, Kurt Cobain joke?
What?
You never seen that one?
No.
What? Let me see. Let me see
anyways,
find it.
I thought that was kind of funny that he fucking...
James Het.
It was a good aim. And then everybody's looking around like, what? I don't get it. Can you translate for me? Damn. Mustaine versus Hetfield.
Let's see if we can find it.
He also did like some inappropriate Asian joke, but...
Cobain's eyes. Blue. One blue this way, one blue that
way. Damn. Holy shit.
Right? I'm glad I got to show you something new today.
I thought we were the kings of edge...
Edgelords?
Yeah, edgelords, as they say.
Nope. Apparently Dave Mustaine and James Hetfield are. Great shot.
Damn.
One blue this way and one blue that way.
Okay, I got another one unless you got...
I got nothing. Go ahead. There's too many to...
It's a quickie.
I'm overwhelmed with the amount of selection, so I don't want to pick any, you know? That's kind of that's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, I feel you.
You got another one? All right. Pulling it up, and then...
So this is what they call when you're not the main character.
Oh,
you think
yeah.
you are.
Is this the
you think you're the main
Olympics?
character,
What is
but...
this?
So this lady is dancing in a wheelchair.
Well, this is the Olympics or this is like the Emmys or yeah. What the fuck? I remember watching this.
Some award show, and like, yeah, she thought she was the main character, and somebody pushed her ass out of the way.
Yeah, she got shut
into a wall.
Right the fuck down, huh? Like, you know what? Loser. That's what. Yeah. Okay. I remember this. And she's so happy too. Like she's like,
yeah, she's tearing it up on the dance floor.
She is
until she wasn't.
Yeah, she is main character for this moment.
Yep.
Watch
the guy push her. Never mind. She just runs into a wall.
Literally, the song is "Celebrate Good Times, Come On," and then she hits a wall.
Celebrate good times into a fucking wall.
So good. Wheelchair. You're in a wheelchair. That's where your show ends. That's it. Celebrate good times, come on.
To a wall.
Yeah. A wall.
Let's celebrate. Except for you, you're in a fucking wall.
And hit a good wall. Yeah. Celebrate.
Then I got another main character one just to clear it out, and that's it.
Ooh, you know what? You know what? Okay. How about I play When Good Fireworks Go Bad? That's okay. That's what I want to do. It's not really funny. It's more of like a ouchie. Wow.
Ouch, though.
Yeah.
To the window, to the wall.
You know what, though? You know what? That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right. That's all right. You know what, though? That's all right. Let me see. And so what's the setup for this one? Oh, you've unsent a message. I thought you just sent one.
I thought you were
mine?
doing yours.
Okay. Which one did I say it was? Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember now. It threw me for a loop. We shouldn't be too bad with this one. So, here's the thing is, I feel like between you, me, and the wall, you, me, and Cranston, I think we've all...
I had a doozy myself last night.
We've all held on to a firework before. Cranston?
Oh, yeah.
Can you confirm or deny?
I can confirm or deny.
Okay, awesome. Duke, as well as you, as well as I. I mean, I've held on to a smoke
may
bomb.
or may not.
I've held on to a smoke bomb before, and it's not supposed to blow up. They call it a smoke bomb. It's just supposed to smoke. And something about the smoke bomb, when I picked it up and lit it, it was like the size of like a half a stick of dynamite, but I just got this weird feeling. So I held it away from me and just with 2 fingers, and all of a sudden it went boom, and the fucking thing blew up like right in my fucking hands. But I had such a light grip on it. I just had like bruised fingers. Like I didn't, obviously nothing got blown off. You know,
somebody fucking lit a firecracker like in my bedroom in my house one time. That was fucking crazy.
Sounds like you. Someone.
It wasn't me. No, it literally wasn't me.
Yeah.
Like it was. I was there with somebody, and they fucking literally lit it, and just tossed it, and there's nowhere for it to go. You're in a bedroom, it's just toss it over by the wall. It blew up in there. Scared the shit out of me too.
Yeah, I mean,
and it made the room smell like fucking smoke. For like,
oh yeah.
We've held fireworks in our hands like fucking mortars and thrown them before. Like this video is not far-fetched to something we would have filmed had we had a camera, and not far-fetched to something that would have happened just because you hit the bad luck lottery. You did the wrong thing at the wrong time. I mean, this is not far off. So for the squeamish, turn away.
And before you play that, just don't do anything stupid like us. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
I remember shooting off fireworks with Josh on 4th of July a few years ago. He had a bunch of like big ones.
Oh, you came over to
He was doing shooting all kinds of crazy shit.
I put mortars up my butt. I was just shooting them up my butt. I was bending over going, it was crazy. Roman candles out my mouth. No, this is a warning of what not to do.
Like,
I will.
So this guy in the back seat is the one holding the mortar.
What's up?
Oh no.
Go! Go!
Oh.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Let me out.
Fingers are gone. I think I've seen this.
Everything's
Fingers are
gone.
blown up.
Fuck!
Wait, you see his hand? Look at his hand.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
What?
His hand.
Look, there's a finger.
Oh.
There's a thumb. There's two fingers.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Ah, he's all nubs. He's all nubs.
Oh.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah.
He's faking.
Yeah. He's all right,
He's
though.
faking.
Yeah, fake.
Sweet tarts hooked up to it. What the fuck?
That's terrible.
He fucking death gripped that firework.
Don't be an idiot, people. Don't be like that guy, Nubby McNubberson.
Don't do it. Don't do that.
Well,
that's
I have one more. It's really quick, and I think it's a good send-off note.
Okay.
This is how desperate are you to have
my God.
a little oral?
Pretty damn desperate. All the time,
Yeah?
baby. All the time.
Okay. Well, you tell me if you would oblige this nice young lady.
Let me see here. I'll restart it because Facebook
It's
does
more
not.
like his reaction. At first, he says no.
You
And
want
then
the
he's
head
like,
before I put my teeth back in my mouth?
Well, hold up. Do you want the head before I put my teeth back in my mouth?
well, now.
I mean, because you called it the head, not head. You want the head? I don't know if I want the head.
Hurry up, because I'm putting those teeth back.
Yeah, I know. Like, there's
Gotta
a
tell me
time
now.
limit here on head or the head, so be careful. Oh no.
Because when I put my teeth back in, I'm not taking them bitches out. So I'm asking you one more time. Do you want the head before I put my teeth back in my mouth? Speak now.
I'll have some.
I'll have one, please.
He had to think about it for a second.
I'll have one.
Try that again.
Or he's like, you know what? It does hurt when she puts the teeth in.
It's
Do you want the
processing.
And then that smile she does, and like she's like, like, you know, right after he says, "I'll have one."
Because when I put my teeth back in, I'm not taking them bitches out. So I'm asking you one more time. Do you want the head before I put my teeth back in my mouth? Speak now.
I'll have some.
God damn. She knows. She knows all guys are suckers for the gummers.
One pee-pee touch.
Yeah. Do you want the head? Yeah. Yes, I do. I'll take a one pee-pee touch. Thank you for tuning into the show tonight.
Gonna charge him.
What's that?
At the end, she's gonna charge him.
Yeah. She's actually a
that'll be
hooker.
$350.
Yeah, that's like that Hollywood, Florida fucking blowjob near the Hard Rock.
Cost him about $350. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. The Nothing Funny Show every Wednesday at 9:30, the new time, so we don't fuck with you. Right? 9:30, right? 9:30 or later. What's the official start time?
9:30 to 10.
Or 9 o'clock, or
Yeah.
10.
Anytime
or
between
15, or
anytime between
9:45.
Wednesday. How about that?
Anytime between Wednesday and Tuesday.
Later, Shamrock.
Anytime during the week.
Maybe even Thursday morning at 12 a.m. Who knows?
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe even Saturday.
If you guys want to catch the end of the Lakers game, it's on, and
I'm
LeBron's
gonna
killing
put it
it.
on because Garrett's hyping it up.
Yeah. I know, I know.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
put it on and see what LeBump's doing.
Garrett and company, thank you for hanging out. Shamrock, Jen, Garrett, all you lovely folk out there. Prank call,
And no
chaos, nothing
Ashley.
funny show.
We did
no
it.
Ashley. We
We did
got
a show
one without her.
Ashley.
Woo! We need more like this. More like this. More like this. F that. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. No, just joking, Ashley. We love you.
And a quick cameo from Stiff Richie. So
I know Stiff Richard loves to check in on us every now and again to make sure we're still doing a shitty job, as we are, Stiffy, as we are indeed. As we said before, give us a like, give us a sub. Shamrock shared the episode. I saw that out there in the Facebook
Thank
land.
you.
Thank you, Shamrock. That goes a lot farther than the likes and the subs. But if you haven't done any of those, one would be perfect. So thank you very much.
And one more question.
Yes.
Before I put my teeth back in,
Yeah.
you want some head?
Do you want the head?
No, I want some meatball sandwiches.
Oh,
Yo, meatball sandwiches, and do you want the head? Needs to go in the
And
intro.
head.
now.
That's when she puts the teeth back in.
Yeah.
She's gonna go have the meatball sandwich.
Listen, I live a half an hour away from here. Let's get some meatball sandwiches. Like, all right, fuck yeah. All right, listen, we will see you next Wednesday at 9:30 to 10 with some fresh ass meatball sandwiches. All you fine shits out there. Cranston Duke, take us out.
Subscribe, comment, donate, and we'll get you some meatball sandwiches.
Coming your way. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
If we put our teeth in first.
Hot and fresh. Meatball Sammy's. Out your way.
Peace.
Yeah.